Hi guys, we're live. It's the watch along for Arsenal's game against Aston Villa at Villa Park. And yes, we're going to get straight into this because we've got the team lineups to come out as well. So, but first of all, I want you to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, share the stream while we're live. And yeah, let's get into this. So, team lineups are out. And I'm going to share the screen right now, actually. Just give us a sec. So, no, that's the table. So, big question was about the keeper. Hello, Lanzi, as well. How are you? Plus, everyone who have chat, this is the link to the Discord server. Go sign yourself up to that. Like, you'll find loads of information about football. You can talk about football, F1. You'll find information on the liver disease as well and what the charity does. We've got Connor on the stream. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. So the team lineups are out. I'm just going to go through them. We've got Matt Ryan in goal. So he did make it because there was a serious doubt. Hector Bellerin, Rob Holding, Gabriel comes in for Louise, Cedric Suarez, Partey, Xhaka in the middle, Bukayo Saka. It's made one change basically. It's one change, and that's two changes, and that's forced on with 2 red cards. And this is where my worry is because he doesn't change it for different teams, and that's why I've got this serious doubts over him. What do you make of it?
I would have made only one more change, and that is Ødegaard for Smith Rowe. I think Smith Rowe was tired. I think he was getting overworked. And I think that midfield battle today is crucial. If Arsenal win the midfield battle, they'll win this game. Simple as that.
Yeah, it's simple as that. I think Partey and Grealish are going to love to see how they battle it out amongst each other. But you're right. I mean, Smith Rowe looked dead. He looked literally burnt out, like we've burnt him out. So why not start Ødegaard? Because I really do see worry for Smith Rowe in this game. I really do.
It'd be interesting to see Gabriel because it was his first game back. Because he's been put on the bench the last few games, hasn't he? So big game for him.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, I mean, who Queen's Park Rangers playing today?
We got Blackburn at home. Should win. Well, I say we should win. I say that every game. We don't.
By the way, Blackburn's won a Premier League title, so they're bigger than Spurs.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that should be a good game. I'm looking forward to that, but still got a few more hours till that kicks off. So,
did you watch? Do you watch the First Exercise Forward Watch?
Sometimes.
I was on it last night, and I was having a major argument about. I had to sort of shut Sam up a bit. Because him and Igal have come up with this theory that there's a conspiracy against Arsenal. You know?
Well, I was watching.
And he said, oh, yeah, but me and Igal have agreed on this. I said, yeah, but that's you and Igal. That's not the whole fan base. The whole fan base ain't the deluders is you. Right? Now, DT can have his rant. I don't care, right? I'm sorry. There's also the same bunch of I said, and I should have mentioned it on the stream because someone else mentioned it as well. These are also the same referees that won us the FA Cup. Because Anthony Taylor fucked it up, let's be honest. All right, Aubameyang did his work.
The difficulty of Arsenal fans is that they'll find anything they can to blame rather than actually.
And this is why we get bantered. This is why I get bantered as an Arsenal fan.
No. No one's talking about Leno getting sent off.
Anyone is
stupid.
Yeah.
No one's talking about Leno whatsoever. I'm sorry. So you're telling me that a good goalkeeper does that, but no one should talk about it? Why?
And they said on the letter of the law, right? Both are red cards. So what the fuck are you moaning about?
The thing is,
and he tried to
Luis
go on
didn't
about this double
intentionally
jeopardy rule. They said, hang on, they brought the double jeopardy rule in because he tried to give an example from last year, and I said they only brought it in this year. Christ. The only the only fan I'm going to take advice from refereeing is Niall, PAFC, Plymouth Argyle fan. He's on the Football Addiction. He used to be a referee and like no nonsense grassroots referee. So I'd actually take like some advice from him. Right, but no, I'm just not having it. I'm not having it. Right, I'm not being deluded.
I watched two things yesterday. I watched Lee Gunner because Lee Gunner had Claude, Kenny Ken, Zach Afzal, and Chig on there. And I also watched something called the Highbury Squad.
Was that the member stream?
No. It was on Lee Gunner's channel.
Oh.
And then
okay.
And then I watched the Highbury Squad, and it has Super Kevin Campbell on it. And then these two brilliant girls, Sophie and
I've messaged them, and they've like honestly, I've asked Terry as well. Can you get me in touch with them because I'd love to like get them on the channel, and I think we'd hit it off with an argument all the time.
Oh yeah,
it'd be quality.
I listened. I only started watching their channel because they were on Claude's channel like a week ago, and then I watched their channel. I thought, let's give this a go, and I was laughing. I was agreeing. I was like, no, it was fantastic.
It's brilliant because
really, really good. I really enjoyed it, and
I think they might roast me because like they can't get the fact that I'm Arteta out. But they,
I think Sophie Sophie's not particularly keen on Arteta.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. Ads, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you boys? You good?
Very good.
Yeah, not too. Hang on. Hey, what do you think about Arsenal youngster? I swallow.
Don't read that out. Don't read that out.
Nice. Yeah, nice try. Nice try.
Very ambitious.
You nearly, but like, got to try harder than that.
You're not playing in between the sticks because Leno's he got sent off the other day.
Matt Ryan has passed the fitness test.
Oh, let's go. Because he wouldn't want to play that.
He wouldn't want
to play that fucking that one from Iceland, would you? He's
my god, how is that guy an international? Seriously, that must how shit Norway must be as a like. No disrespect to Norwegian fans. That's how shit your national team must be.
I think he's Icelandic.
He's Icelandic, yeah. He's Icelandic.
Oh, yeah. Icelandic. I do apologise to all Norwegian fans. Sorry, Icelandics.
No, Norway have a good team.
I don't like Iceland. They knocked me out the Euros in 2016. I don't like them.
Yeah, stupid clap.
Yeah, but I want to echo what Connor said earlier about how no one's talking about Leno being sent off. To be honest with you, everyone's upset with the second options. So why are they not ranting about it even more? I honestly don't understand your fan base sometimes, Steve. It's just I
don't understand my fan base, mate. I don't understand my own fan base.
It's just
I don't. I don't know if you watched it last night, but he was like, I'm just like, I'm not having it. No, right? I was about to say, go grow some more facial hair. Right? Why about that? I mean, seriously, right? There's no conspiracy.
I mean, Villa are a good team. We know they are. So
yeah, I mean, Villa's a good team. I'm actually going to read the Villa team lineup, actually. So they've got, obviously, Martinez in goal. Matty Cash, Konsa, Mings, and Target, Nakamba, McGinn, Jack Grealish on the left, Ross Barkley in the middle, Bertrand Traore on the right, and Ollie Watkins, I think, is a decent striker.
And I think that Bertrand Traore is a really good winger.
Oh, yes, he's here. Are you still saying that you didn't say you win the quadruple, Charles?
Yo, Charles, your team is shit, mate.
No,
I'm sorry.
No. Wait. You said you were going to win the quadruple, Charles.
Well,
right? Facts. You said you were going to do it. No, because he changed his tune on another channel last night. Right? Yeah. So I'm just go on. Come out and say that you said that on a stream, you came out into the chat saying you were going to win the quadruple, and we're all getting rattled because that's going to happen. Right? Just wait, mate, because your ass is going to be roasted.
Steve, it doesn't matter because we don't even need to go in on Tottenham fans because like they're already finished as a club.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, might get Nui on the channel as soon as Charlotte's going to be in 10 minutes. I'm not sure about Prime. I did send the links if he wants to come on. He's more than welcome to. And yeah, Nui's great. I mean, Prime was about to chop me off the channel last night, so she thought I was going to put Jose Mourinho on Fraud Watch, and I said, "No, it's the fans for not thinking that like Jose Mourinho is smaller than Spurs."
I saw something as well. Someone said that Arteta's better than Mourinho, and I still don't understand what goes through people's minds. He's in a final of a cup competition, through to a knockout stages in the Europa League, still in the FA Cup, and still in the hunt for the top 4.
Yeah, and look at what he's won.
Exactly.
Right, Charles, how does it feel? You've got a manager that's won more trophies than your entire club.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, Steve, because I'll tell you something now.
Yeah. Oh, his internet's gone again. He's gonna have to pay for the meter, you know. Hang on, the Orm show. Igal is the guy who is in a fantasy. Yeah, I've already said he's the terrace version of Ty. He is. He honestly is. I mean, sometimes he's not that deluded, and he actually comes up with sense. I'll be honest, and he's a nice guy. But then he comes up with some deluded shit. Sometimes when he starts roasting players, and he'll start roasting teams, and then he'll get to a point, and then he'll come up with a ridiculous comment, and we're like, "Now you've just gone too far."
Who?
Igal.
Well, that's a gal, isn't it? But
yeah,
Bertrand Traore is actually a good winger. He actually is a good winger. Him and Grealish on the wing, and then Ollie Watkins.
Oh, they were devastating the last time we played.
And Ross Barkley centrally. That's like it's good. It's good. It's a good attack. But you have Pepe, who's in a bit of form. You have Saka, who's in a bit of form. Lacazette is a bit of form. You know, that's a good front line for you guys as well. So I think for me, it's evenly matched. I'll be real.
Yeah, it's my only worry is seeing the state of Smith Rowe after the Wolves game. He was absolutely shattered. So my worry is that he's too tired to play this game.
You know what? Ty on AFTV's actually been coming up with a lot of sense recently. I won't lie. I'm not even trying to banter here. Like he generally, like when they lost to Southampton, there was no mention of the referees. He generally said that we played badly and we need to move on and win the next game. But then obviously it's not his most liked video, obviously, because there are more popular ones, but his most liked one in the space of the past 2 months, 6.6K or something like that on his video, because he was there complaining about the referees, and he had every right to as well in that game. So he got what he wanted. He got what he wanted. But you know, I've been talking to Kesh. I've been talking to Kesh on the phone in the past few days. He just said to me that obviously the Southampton challenge compared to the Arsenal one's an absolute disgrace. How are they going to give one and not get the other one on? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a bit stupid.
I will actually just say this, is that I wonder where Kesh has got to. He hasn't got on my channel in a while.
Have you invited him?
Yeah, I have invited him at times. But he's usually busy with work and that, because I know he works as
he's always working,
delivery driver. So fair play to him. So keeps the country going. So you've got to give him respect for that, definitely.
No.
Hang on. Oh, Beyond the Posts is here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not so confident today, but I'm good.
You shouldn't be confident.
Quick Gooner 22, 5 a.m. What did I miss? You just missed the lineups. So there's not much changed from the previous lineup, mate, apart from that. Gabriel for Louise, and Matt Ryan for Leno. That's it.
You have that fraud Gabriel in the team. All right, cool. Yeah,
probably don't start.
Probably gonna be. But what? Yeah, okay, sick. Like if we're judging him as a player, like he's made so many errors in his early stages of his career at Arsenal, man. That's a fact. You can look back. He's made so many errors.
But it's like we said before, though. Like you can judge it in 5 years' time once he gets to his prime, and see if he's at the same level where Maguire was at that time.
Okay, no, I'm not ranking. No, I'm not comparing him to any players. If you're like what you're saying is basically, just give him time so I can properly rate him. But there are players, there are youngsters, who get rated before they even step into the team, like he was. So I'm going to give him my rating now. I don't think at the moment. Yes, he should be starting. Of course, he should. You don't have options, so that's the reason why he's starting. If you were to get 2 world-class centre backs in, he wouldn't even be playing. So that just proves the quality and the low extent that Arsenal have actually gone to as a club, and what signings you guys actually bring in, because he doesn't get into the early 2000 teams. He doesn't get into the 80s teams, the 90s teams, the Invincible team. He doesn't even get the mention in these teams.
Yeah, the quick winner doesn't agree.
Banter ads is a fraud. Sick.
Put him on forward watch.
No, Gabriel looks a way more composed defender than Maguire, so there's no comparison there. Yes, Maguire
doesn't. Oh, okay.
Yes, he does. He's more composed than Maguire. Maguire at United has been crap. He makes mistakes every 2 to 3 games.
He's been crap, has he? He's been crap.
Whoa. I've had this argument 3 times on this channel. I've even had the stats, mate.
Steven, listen. If we were to bring this up on any other place, like they just let it slide. So this is the beauty of rival fans and going at it. So Natish, all I'm going to say to you is, bro, you can say that Maguire's had a crap career at United, but what was the percentage comparison between Gabriel improving your defense compared to Maguire's? Can you answer that question?
See, you had a better defensive unit at this point of time from the start of the season. Look at how we were.
I'm asking you. That's not what I'm asking you.
How
much of a percentage rate did Gabriel improve your defense by?
He was our best player before he got sent off in that one game.
Can't answer my question because Maguire is better. That's the thing.
No, Maguire is not better. Your centre back pairing was playing better. Our guy just came in.
You can't answer my question, Atish. I'm asking you. Right, when Gabriel came into the team, right? Yeah. What impact did he have by numbers? Like, how much percentage rate went up when he came into the team? Like, how much of an improvement in percentage did he actually have on your defense?
No, I don't know the exact numbers, but he got 2 man of the match consecutively. That means he was our best player in the team, including not just defense. And after that one, he had a bad game where he got sent off. So the thing is,
Tish, he's the best of a bad bunch, and that's facts.
Yeah, Arsenal, I mean, it's not hard to be the best centre back at Arsenal. Let's be honest. Is it? Let's be honest. No, it's not. I could be the best centre back at Arsenal.
If Pepe was performing, like Natish, I'll let you speak in a minute, mate. Right? Because I'm not an idiot. And
hang on, just before you go, I just got to get through some of these comments. Quick, gonna limit 5 minutes to this argument. Rob Holding is better than Maguire. No. I think he's winding you up. Smash the likes. Hi, Atomic Puppet. Also, the Arsenal Visible team had some very average players, and that showed the season after. I'm not sure because we had a lot of injuries the season after, so I wouldn't agree with that. Right? You're calling Vieira and the likes of that average bullshit. Right? What's up? Atomic Puppet. Nanzi2710. Gabriel is a fraud. Wouldn't Stark over Craig Dawson. And that's coming from a West Ham fan. Hecky B. Oh, Hector Bellerin, captain, says it all. Yeah, I know. Right, this Arsenal all over. Phil Jones is better than Gabriel. Ouch!
Can I just say something quickly? Boots. Can I just say something quickly? Yeah.
Go on. And then we're going to end this. That's it.
Right. All I want to say is, right, there's a difference between Gabriel Maguire. One is young and has the excuse that he hasn't got enough experience. then there's a player who has experience. So why is this even a comparison?
No, it wasn't about just Maguire. See, the thing is, Gabriel has pace. He has the ability to read the game better than Maguire. Maguire makes errors and he doesn't have the pace. But overall, if you see, Maguire has done it long term than Gabriel. That is the only difference. If Gabriel
Okay.
plays for us for the next few years, he'll do a better job than Maguire. Maguire at Leicester looked way more composed.
I know he got man.
Yeah.
I know he got
Yeah.
Player of the Month awards, but I'm sorry to say, because he's a good centre back. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's a good centre back. But I'm just not gonna accept the gas now, because he's not old enough to get the gas. He hasn't been in the team
got the
long
potential to get there.
enough. He has a potential to get there. So the potential that can be gassed up. They can say, "Oh, he's going to be a really good centre back in the future." I'll allow that. But to say he's better than like most centre backs in the league is not fair. It isn't. And I'll say this to you now, right? If Pepe was performing, like he is now consistently, if he was being the player he is now consistently in the past few games, he's been playing well. Is that Pepe consistently? If Aubameyang was playing well consistently, and Saka was also keeping up his form, same as Smith Rowe, and Xhaka had a few good games, Gabriel would not get a mention with Player of the Month of Arsenal. He wouldn't. There's no way he would.
Segon, Aliadier were average players. Yeah, they weren't like the main core of the team, to be honest. Right? They weren't the main core of the team. I mean, they hardly featured in the Invincible season. It was only sort of 02-03. Aliadier only. To be Aliadier only turned up in 03-04 when we needed him on the bench for the Inter Milan game in the Champions League. That and the Carling Cup games. That was it. So they actually really didn't play for the league season. So yeah, for the most part, we had a decent enough squad to do that. So he's cooking, so I'm not going to be chatting a bit. So why isn't Runnison starting? Because he's shit and Matt Ryan's better. Simple as that.
Well, that's a lie, and I'll tell you why. Because Runnison, even though he's only played not even half of a Premier League game, he's conceded 0 and has made saves.
By the way, Wayne, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, how are you? After all that, how's things?
Well, it's life in general. It's all right.
That's life. So what do you think? Right, give me your score predictions before the game starts. Start with you, Wayne. What are you going to go for? Now you know the lineups.
I'll say 1-1.
1-1. Talk Man U's going 3-0 Arsenal. And get yourself on here as well. Beyond the post, what do you think? Nitish, isn't it?
I don't think it's gonna be 2-0, 3-0 or any of these scores. I think it might be a 1-2, because it's an away game for us, and I don't know how anyone can say that we are going to smash Aston Villa, because we know how we play against such teams. And after the Wolves performance, if the refereeing decision again goes against us, you know what can happen. So I get the feeling that it could be a very close defensive kind of game with one goal being the difference. It could be just a moment of madness from Aston Villa, and maybe one of our youngsters capitalizing on it. So 1-2 is my prediction. But again, that 1-2 can go either way. But right now I'm going for 1-2 to Arsenal.
Well, Lansley's going 2-0 Villa. Atomic Puppet is 3-1 Arsenal. Very confident on that one. Connor, what are you going with?
3-0 Villa.
3-0 Villa. Oh, goodbye.
No. That's what I just feel. I just feel they're going to batter Arsenal today.
Oh, great. I'm going to look forward to this. Ads, what's your prediction?
I hear exactly where Colin's coming from. I really do. But the thing is, right, we give these score lines out, and we gas up the game, and then it tends to just be a low standard game. So for me, I would love to see Arsenal get battered 3-0. But I think it's going to be a 2 Arsenal, and if it is a 2-1 Arsenal, I'm going to absolutely finish a gal, and all the Arsenal fans are going to gas it up. So let's hope that happens.
Do you know what I'd love to see? Right, if we were going to lose, right, I don't want Arsenal to lose, right? I want Arsenal to win, obviously. But if we lost, I would like it to be right? Not down to the referee, right? I
thought you
would
were a
love the
Tottenham fan.
referee to have had a perfect game, right? And we still lose, right? Just to show all these daft idiots, it's not a conspiracy. It's not. And drop it. Because otherwise, I'm going to start roasting you on the terrace myself. Because I'm not being embarrassed because I'm an Arsenal fan, because a certain section of our fan base can't accept the fact we're shit. Right? We know the referees are shit, but everyone else has to deal with it. So I don't really know who Matt Ryan is, and for that 1-0 Villa. Well, Matt Ryan used to be the backup goalkeeper for Brighton, so it's either him or Runnison. And after watching Runnison's performance, I'd rather put myself in goal. So my prediction would be,
actually, till last season,
I'd say a 1-1 draw. I don't see us winning the game, and that the main reason is Smith Rowe, I think, needs a break. He needs Odegaard to come in. We got 15 people already in the chat. Big up to everyone that's watching. Like, hit the like button if you're on Facebook. Share it if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, share the stream out. Right, smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. People on Facebook, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe there. Right, do all of that, and also I will put the link into the Just Giving page. And actually, big up to Indiana, because Indiana said if I gave him the link last night, and he said he'll put it in his videos for me to help try and raise money.
Yeah.
Because we're coming up to the 5th of March. The 5th of March is the charity. It's the first Friday of March. First Friday of March is the Children's Liver Disease Foundation's big fundraiser for the year, where we raise as much money as we can to try and combat liver disease and support families and all that. I'm still wondering what I'm going to be doing, whether I'm going to be doing a stream on Claude the Bannister's channel, or if the terrace gets back to us. I doubt the terrace, because it's very busy. I know Terry very busy. But in between that, I'm wondering whether I should do a stream from like 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning, go all day. You know, so like constant fundraiser day. So it keeps going and going and going. And I have guests come on here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, if you all think that's a good idea, please jump on board with it. Join in with the conversation. Join in during the streams. Donate money where you can. Donate as much money as we can. Try and raise as much money as we can, because in the end, they are struggling to fund the support that children need at this time, because going through liver transplant is scary in anyone's life, but for a child, it's terrifying. So they need that support. So yeah, there's my speech.
Just wanted to say that I think you're doing a good job, and congrats on raising money. But with respect to Arsenal, I hope that the referees, like you hoped, don't mess it up for us. Because one of the reasons why these guys were like totally saying that there is a conspiracy going around is because the Bednarak decision, which was quite similar to David Luiz, was turned around, and the David Luiz one wasn't. And there were posts going around.
I hear that. Yeah, I hear that, but the thing is, in the letter of the law, they've got to give it. They can't give it because, we didn't really mean it, so because that makes it a grey area. It's got to be black and white, otherwise it don't work. The rules don't work if it's a grey area, not black and white. So that's why they've said, under the letter of the law, I've got to send you off. It's an end of it. As much as hard as it is, it's a red and it's a pen. So, and in the end, this conspiracy bollocks, don't forget, Anthony Taylor did fuck up the FA Cup. Well, yeah, we did our job and won the game. We were the better team on the day. Right? That's why I wasn't accepting it from Chelsea fans as an excuse. Right? That's why I did Big Duck Prime, for example, when he came on my channel. He said we didn't turn up. But in the end, he did fuck that game up. He really did. And to say that it's a conspiracy against us when we were the last ones to get a major trophy because the referee screwed up a game is a bit stupid.
I'm not saying just the referee, but I think the FA should have turned that decision around once it went to them. Because as you saw, the Bednarak one was 99.9%
I
similar to
get
ours.
that, but the thing
Yeah.
is what? But do you know what then bugs me is then if you're overturning it at the end of if afterwards, for example, why the fuck are you giving it? Why is the rule there to give it if you're just going to then 3 days later say, oh yeah, we overturned that decision? Well, that doesn't help us because you fucked our game up last on the night. So
Just accept. You lot had chances before and
yeah,
after
I know.
that.
I
No,
accept
I'm
we
not.
had chances. We should have been 3-0 up. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to give a red card to then be rescinded afterwards, what was the point of giving it? You might as well just give it as a booking.
No, I'm not talking about the loss. I'm talking about the decision of not overturning it when a similar one was overturned. And obviously, the difference is that 3-match ban versus a single match ban or 2-match ban versus a single match ban. But sorry, at the end, if you're overturning a decision which is quite similar to it, then why don't you do it for Arsenal as well when
Wait,
you're doing
to
it for
be fair,
Southampton on the same day?
I've got my star partnership,
Yeah,
which is like the best
yeah,
one out of the lot, which is Gabriel and Holding. I ain't got David Luiz in there, so
yeah, yeah.
so that is that. Usually we wouldn't be worrying about the referee; they would actually buy him a pint, right, for doing it. So, Nuri, how are you?
I'm alright, mate. How about you?
I'm all right. Are you ready for West Brom?
Am I ready for what? Sorry,
Are you ready for West Brom this weekend?
West Brom. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Again, it's not one of those things that I'm not gonna.
I'm betting
sort of like
I'm
cocky
betting
about.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles winner, mate. I'm sorry.
Well, if he does, he does. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah, one of those
You
things.
can see it happening, can't you? You can actually see it.
Well, just like Carl Walker-Peters knocked you out of the FA Cup. So,
Sour Clan, nice to see you in the chat. If you're new, subscribe.
you know one thing
Stephen, you guys are rubbish. I know our team's rubbish. You don't need to tell me, mate. Right? Go tell Gal because you'll get a better reaction. You'll get just agreements with me, mate. Right? Right? Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, what you don't see as well in the Premier League is say there was an incident that was supposed to be a red card.
Oh shit!
They don't actually look at that after. Do
out.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I mean, to be fair, I mean, loads of teams have had it where they've got a red card during the game and then it's been like rescinded after. I remember, I think our latest one was Sonny. I think he'd done something and it weren't actually supposed to be a red card, and then they actually rescinded it. This was underneath Poch, I believe. So I mean, it does happen, but like the fella just said, if you're going to rescind it later on, what the fuck's the point of doing it?
That's what I'm saying.
And
that's what I'm saying.
The thing that's obviously causing fans a lot of worry as well is VAR had to look at it, and VAR confirmed that Mike Dean, not Mike Dean, Craig Pawson, he actually went over and looked at it again, didn't he? I think VAR said, "Look, have another look."
Cute.
And then
all of them as bad as each other.
He still got with it, so maybe I don't know. VAR said we're not sure, and then he's.
Stephen, you are like I'm not like Ty. I'm not blaming the refs at all. We should have taken our chances. I ain't blaming. Look, I am not Gal. I just had a massive argument on a stream last night because someone tried to blame the referees. Right? So that I'm not like Gal or Sam or Ty.
What stream?
You know the Ford Watch. You know the Ford Watch.
Yeah.
Right. Samuel was about to put trying to put the FA and the refs on Ford Watch, and I said they should be on Ford Watch already because they're awful anyway, right? Yeah. But in the end, they're not going on Ford Watch because of the Arsenal conspiracy. Simple as that, right? Because there is no right. You cannot say that the reason we are shit and 10th is because of the referee's conspiracy.
But
it's not.
To be fair, I mean the only card that at 1-1, I get it, yeah. But the one that really changed the game for you was Leno, and obviously
that's blatant. Yeah, that's blatant red card. I'm like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly. So
I didn't moan about the ref at all.
No, I'm not saying you did, but I'm just saying like as far as like normal. I mean, I've seen loads of like people have been clipped and stuff on YouTube about blaming the referees and that. But like they said, at the end of the day, not the David Luiz red card that lost you the game, because that was just a 1-1. At 1-1, you can do anything. Do you know what I mean? But it's just after that, what Leno did, that's when that's when it just ended. I mean, if you're down to 9 men,
No, Nuri.
Who started some deluded Arsenal fans started this conspiracy.
Who's that?
They said this has been going on for a number of years, yet for a number of years we still were winning FA Cups. So if it's conspiracy, why are we winning FA Cups then?
True.
Nuri, all I'm going to say is, all I'm going to say is the David Luiz challenge did cost them the game. It did, because all I'm going to say is I think that did cost them the game. Because that was not a foul, and it jeopardised their lead. So it did cost them the game.
Well, I mean, but
again, it's like when Christian said later on in that stream is that you should have if Saka should have buried his chances. Like,
yo, Stephen, your camera is frozen.
What?
Your camera's frozen on my screen.
It's all right for me. I can see it.
It's all right on mine.
That's all right for mine.
Yeah, your picture of your picture of your logo's gone as well.
Yeah, StreamYard's just fucking bugging. I don't know what's wrong. I'll come in and out again.
Mate, you need to start paying for extra internet, mate.
No, it's not my Wi-Fi, mate. My Wi-Fi's fine. I'm not having a discussion.
You go connect to the UFOs upstairs.
So what do you think today? So who's actually starting today? Has the lineup come out yet?
It's the same lineup apart from Gabriel's on the pitch and Matt Ryan passed the fitness test to go on.
I think
probably Ty started the conspiracy. To be honest, he's always blaming the ref.
Oh, of course he is.
If David Luiz wasn't a red card, Brenwick. Yeah, as well. We're nice to meet you and have you back in the chat. Everyone, the links are pinned up in the message in the chat and YouTube. I will actually also send it for the other viewers in Facebook and that. If I can.
Can I just address that?
By the way, that's the Just Giving page. So please, if you've got any spare cash, anything you can afford, please donate to the Just Giving page. It all goes to charity. We're trying to raise another £1,000 this year. So we did it in 6 months, so we can do it again, definitely. So sing an Arsenal chant. Sing an Arsenal chant.
Oh, please don't.
Arsenal.
No, I just wanted to address that Vera comment. He's saying that if David Luiz wasn't a red card, Bednarak wasn't a red card as well. So the thing is, David Luiz got sent off, Bednarak got sent off. They overturned the red card for him. They didn't do it for David Luiz, which means that they were saying indirectly that we made a mistake for Bednarak. It shouldn't have been a red card. That means that it shouldn't have been a red card for David Luiz as well. So if David Luiz was on the pitch for us, we wouldn't have probably ended up in the situation that we did.
Yeah.
And the first goal that was scored was a penalty from that red card.
In the end, like, the game's kicked off now. That's the past now. We can't do anything about it. We've got to move on. Right. In the end, what's done is done.
You can do it. There's no time for cheats. Right? There's no time for cheats. The referees are full of cheats. So let's not slander Ty's name and say he made up the referee bullshit, because he wasn't him. It was another YouTuber. I'm not going to take his name out.
It's like what I'm slandering about is the fact that he purposely said it was just Arsenal, not no one else.
No, he didn't say that. What he said is.
Love to have it. Sorry, love to have you back on the. What? He ain't 1-0 already.
Yeah, it is. Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins. Watkins just got 1-0.
Oh, fuck me!
You didn't think that I was on here just at the right time.
I'm behind. I'm behind. You are no. Get out.
Come on here just to.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, love to have you back on the channel. Love you.
Yeah, hi. I mean, that was just poor defending. Like,
do you know what?
He nutmegged your Arsenal player.
Oh,
he nutmegged your Arsenal player.
Oh my god!
I'm not even playing. Like, I'm genuinely watching the replay of Ollie Watkins getting a goal.
What the fuck?
Already not like as we're
Do you know what's
joking, it's
funny?
happier.
They did that only in the Emirates, only it was offside in the first minute.
Well, now it stands, and
Oh,
unfortunately,
what else you got in that tea?
oh no, it's just tea today. It's too
Okay.
early for anything else. It's literally just tea today. I mean, I don't think I need anything else. Like Arsenal are doing it all for me, to be fair. So
Yeah,
I
and
think
you
I'm
know
quite
what?
happy with the tea.
You know what? I said this again.
James,
I said this again, and this is a fact as well. You lot will never, ever, ever hold down a clean sheet in the space of 3 games, and that's a fact. Look at your record this season. Like this is
Yeah.
embarrassing. And who's in the team? Gabriel. I thought Gabriel was apparently gonna save Arsenal.
Oh
So
god. Oh,
Wait,
it
God.
just
we
proves
had
my point.
from
It proves my
December
point.
17th, we didn't concede a goal till like the end of Jan. So how does that even work out? But anyways,
If it's not, listen, mate. If it's all in the Prem, you better either not be counting Europa League games, or you better be counting them. So I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
not
You
counting
must have
them.
conceded at least one.
Wait.
We didn't.
No,
No.
me and Letitia cool. We
Look at
argue
that. We get
regularly.
bantered by
Yes.
West Ham fans here, man.
It's true though. It's true though. Like sometimes, like West Ham have a right to banter you.
They do.
Like we
Yeah,
like
they're
listen.
fourth,
Like
man.
this
They're doing
this
what?
just
I'd
proves
say
my
what they're
point.
on, man.
This just proves my point. Like the facts are, you need
Gabriel,
good
ever since you
tactics.
did your hair,
You
you've been
need good.
shit.
Stephen, 1 second. Listen, the facts are, you need good tactics to beat Villa, because they set out
Yeah.
like barely any other team in the league, right? And they always press up highly, and then always manage to get all their players back. And this is why Ollie's a way better manager than Arteta, and he managed to break down the fence and got the goal. So I'm sick of people comparing Arteta and Ollie.
Yeah,
Doesn't
this
work
is
like
not,
that,
this is
man.
what I'm not.
Yeah, but I don't think you
Ads,
can compare Arteta
no,
and
I'm
Ole.
not
To be
comparing
fair,
him. But
like
Ads, this is what I'm saying. This is why I said when the lineup came out, the only thing he's changed are the 2 that have been sent off. Right? He's not changed any tactics. He's not changed any strategy. Right? And this is why I'm worried. Right? And
You
look
don't
what
know
happened.
what, yeah, but Steven, you don't know what tactics he's changed. You don't know what he's done, because the tactics aren't there on the sheet. You just need to see what he does, bro. And yeah,
Yeah,
Charlotte, you're right. The reason why I'm saying that, Charlotte, is because all the Arsenal fans think it's okay to compare. That's my problem.
Right, we're
It's
10 likes,
not
people. Let's
okay.
get up to 20 likes. Right? If Arsenal is shit, hit the like button.
It's absolutely not okay to even compare them. I don't understand how they can, because the difference is that like Ole is now doing a good job, and Arsenal are now where we were. I mean, Arsenal are
No,
now like
I'll
they're
tell you what
nearly
they
in
are, Charlotte.
10th. Like
They're where they belong. They're literally where they belong. Yeah. That's where they are.
do you know what? If they weren't
If they
before,
want
if you
any more
actually
incentive, you could go above Spurs. I mean, like, do you want any more incentive at least? I mean, know how shit the season's been. Wouldn't you love to go above Spurs at one
but
point?
we took that. Chelsea were below everybody, like
Yep.
Spurs, Arsenal, everything, and we've turned it around. Now we're above Spurs and Arsenal. Like
That's because
we're
you did
sick.
the big club thing and got rid of your manager.
Yeah, and yeah, I suppose that's a fair point. But like your players can turn up. That's my problem. You have 3 good games, which means your players can turn up. They can win. They can turn up when they want to, and they're not. And that's a problem that you guys have. And I'm not like, you can't blame Arteta if he does all the tactics right, and then the players don't turn up on the pitch. What more can the man do? Like he's had 2 red cards. He's had Leno out, like, and David Luiz. Like I don't really know what else he can do. Like I think you have to pray the fact that you've not got that young goalkeeper in the goal. Like God help you, then it would be like 8-0 by now.
I hear that, but from what I'm already seeing, like the first 5-6 minutes of the game, is what pretty much I saw pretty much all season, which is the only thing he's changed is what the lineup is, who's starting in the starting 11, and that's my issue. He's not adapting to certain teams for certain games. Great managers look at the opposition they're coming up against and adapt their tactics to get past them, like what Ole's done to beat Aston Villa.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, right? The thing is, what Ollie does is like I assure you, today against Everton, we'll either play Matic, Pogba, and Fred. Not Matic, Pogba, and Fred. We'll either play Matic, Pogba, and Bruno, or we'll play McTominay, Fred, and Bruno. because they're the only team midfield that works against Everton. Or even throw Donny van de Beek in there with Fred. Like this guy is like Ollie is he's on a different level to Arteta, and I feel like he's one of the best managers in the league at the moment.
Oh, imagine that Troop's going off already, and like he's up early in the morning watching this shit. Like Bargaz losing it. Like he's in Florida. So I've got Watkins in my fantasy Premier League's bench boost. So
you can't do anything about an impulsive goal that is conceded in the first minute of the game.
Lacazette's down. There's been a collision. Lacazette's now up.
Yeah, be all right.
I can't see who. Aston Villa. The guy's still down. It was a head collision.
Yeah.
I hope no one is hurt, but if someone has to go off, I hope it's the Villa player.
Charlotte, you know about wanting players to go off injured, don't you?
Pardon?
Right. What was it about Harry Kane you wanted?
I mean, I'm happy. Harry Kane didn't turn up last week, but I mean, neither did the rest of the Spurs team. But okay, we won't comment on that, you know.
Yeah, do you know what's funny? He came in this morning. This guy came in this morning, right? And I mentioned about the fact you didn't state about you win a quadruple because the other night, right? No, the other night he went on someone else's channel who Arsenal. Go check him out. Give him a subscribe. Very nice guy. He came on that channel. First of all, Alex thought he was an Arsenal fan. Then he started saying that I pointed him out and I said, you were saying you were going to win the quadruple, right? You remember him stating they're winning the quadruple. Facts, yeah? Right? You remember that, don't you, Charlotte?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, right? He's now saying, oh, no, I didn't say that. I said we could win if we had luck. And I went, you lying little shit.
Well, no, just go back onto your previous videos.
No. Oh, do you know what? I was waiting until he comes back up. If someone knows this guy, bring him back in because I want to show him something.
Well,
Not gonna lie, like Troops is absolutely losing his shit.
I don't know how to clip things, but if someone knows how to clip things, please let me know. All right, you can teach me.
It's an app called, I think it's on the phone, it's called InShot. You have to download the YouTube video onto your phone. And then it's an app called InShot. You can do it on the phone. I think it's any phone. And then you can like sort of make the video shorter.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that option. But I can show you this. I can show you this because it's my own material. Hang on. I had it there. No. Trying to. I can't find it. Oh, hang on. There it is. Right. There you go. No, that state. Look, there you go. Look. Oh, hang on. We've actually shared a screen.
Duh.
There you go. You see that?
You're gonna get ready for Tottenham.
Is that saying
this season? Alright. But the thing is, he said
round one, strike one.
He said it on a he said it on a few streams, hasn't he? It's not just like one.
It says it on all the streams.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the one I want to show. Tottenham winning quadruple this season. You're all getting rattled.
I mean, the kid literally loses his I don't. This kid literally chats so much shit, and you know, like, and you know, he's like.
I'm only putting my laptop in sleep mode. I'm keeping that clip there. Next time he comes back, I'm showing him saying, "You said it, and you're done. You're done out here. You're done.
He knows he said it. That's why he's not bloody coming back. Do you know what I mean? The problem with him is, I mean, if you were like a Chelsea fan or a Man United fan,
well, no, you should know. He's your fan base.
Fuck me, he ain't part of my fan base. I tell you. But it's just like, what sort of do you know what I mean? Like, what have we done to warrant that sort of like thing? Do you know what I mean?
Had a good thanks, mate. Right, met him on the Football Addiction on Sonny's channel. He's a good guy. Man United fan. Arsenal sort of calmed it down, but
this game's a little bit dead now. The first goal's gone, and it's a little bit dead. But I think the problem you have is that the first goal, Arsenal needed that first goal. And I think the fact that you haven't got it is an issue, because if you'd got that first goal, I could see you getting a second. But right now, I'm seeing you struggle to get a first.
So what do you think with that? I haven't asked you about Tuchel. Would you?
You know what? I'm not running ahead with myself, because I think I don't want to. We've only had 3 games, but from what I've seen, with the fact that he's given them creativity, space, and tactically, he's doing a great job. I can't fault him. I'd like to see us be in the final third. Like, we can get the ball into the box, no problem. Like, you saw that against Spurs, we could get in. To get that final pass into the back of the net, I want that to like become more tactically inept, so we actually can get the ball in the back of the net. Because personally, I believe that we should have actually been like 2 or 3-0 up with Spurs.
Should be more than that.
Literally. But if you look at it, Kovacic, someone needs to tell the man he's not a striker. Yes, he did great things. Him or Jorginho was probably my man of the match, because our midfield was absolutely solid as hell. But I mean, it's just like little things when you've got Mount on the right hand side who's free. Like, you could have just given a side pass and passed it to Mount, so we got that goal. It's that kind of, I don't know if it's the communication between the players or it's that last bit. I'm not complaining about how we played. I mean, we had great possession, but I think we need to become more precise and more compact in how we pass. Yeah, clinical. Like, I'm not saying it's not good, because I'm liking the fact that we're actually winning games now. I can't complain, but I think Tuchel's just only had 3 games. Like, it's only
it takes time, doesn't it? So it's going to take a bit of time.
From what I see, it's good so far. Like, and it can only get better. Like, we hit rock bottom with Lampard, and now we've got Tuchel, so we can only go up.
And you know what? I have a feeling after a little while, give them a bit of time, I bet Havertz and Werner, they'll be absolutely firing. You know, I'm definitely as a Spurs fan saying that, because the thing is he can obviously speak to them on their level. And I don't think, I mean, Werner, he's got a bit of European experience, like with Leipzig. But Havertz has literally just played in Leverkusen. So, I mean, there was obviously also, I think, someone saying that I think Havertz don't really speak English that much, or Werner does a bit.
Havertz can speak like the basic, but like to have a conversation about tactics, it's better in German, which Tuchel can do.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, Rudiger can obviously help him as well. You know,
I mean, I'm not complaining with what's happening at the minute. I just would like to see that more clinical at the end, because that's our only problem. Like,
exactly. There's anyone player for that though? There's anyone player to blame for that?
And I'm not even. I'm calling it out. Like, Werner hasn't played okay. Like, Kovacic made mistakes. Mount made mistakes. Like, everyone. I'm not even blaming one person. There have been a few players that made mistakes towards that last part of the finishing, getting the ball in the back of the net. I'm not blaming one person. There have been a few players, but that can all be worked out. I'm hoping anyway. I mean,
you know what? Can I just say something though?
Yeah.
I hope Tammy Abraham isn't a part of that bunch because he scored 12 goals this season.
No, but I haven't said anything about Abraham. To be fair, hasn't actually. I mean, he hasn't played that
He had a
much.
good season. He's had a good season with the amount of time he's had.
He's had a good season under Lampard, but I haven't really. Since Tuchel, he's still kind of finding his feet, which is cool. Like I expect that with every young player to kind of find their feet against a new manager. That's cool. I mean, I'd like to see him get another goal. Like it would be nice to see him get a goal under Tuchel. Like it really would.
Yeah.
I think that would be the boost he needs. I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't really know how to explain because this clinical problem at the end hasn't been going on just since Tuchel started. It's been going back a while now, like since the beginning of the season. So I don't really know how to kind of fix it.
Like Werner, like you said, Nuri. I'll be. I think Havertz will stay, and then Werner will be scrapped to League Two. He can play with teams like Derby County and stuff like that.
No, he won't. Because the thing is, he'll have so much faith in him, and that's where you'll see a bit of bias coming out of Tuchel. Because the thing is, Tuchel actually wanted Werner and Havertz when he was at Dortmund. But obviously, Leverkusen and Leipzig. I mean, Leipzig at that time was sort of flying in the Bundesliga, so they didn't really want to sell him. So it's, I mean, it's players that he wanted. So that what you'll see a bit like a Frank Lampard, where he preferred Mason Mount over other people, and he will prefer Werner over an Abraham or someone like that. Do you know what I mean? Or even a Giroud. And the thing is, I think Giroud, he will actually end up leaving probably summer or maybe next January.
You know what though? I feel bad for Tammy Abraham though because he's actually been. Because obviously this is just for me. Best player at the start of the season was Zuma. I think your best players this season. I'm going to name a list: Zuma, Rudiger, Tammy. I'm also going to say James as well because he started off well.
Thiago Silva.
Chilwell, Silva. Kante had a good season. He had a good start in the 17-game run. He's already had decent games already. Kovacic and Jorginho do not get in there because they've only recently started to go up again. They weren't good during the run. So I'm not putting him in that list. But yeah, Tammy's your top goal scorer. He deserves some more praise.
And you know what? I mean, sort of like rumours are flying about. Apparently, Aubameyang to Chelsea.
No, thank you. Absolutely not. No.
Oh, if that happens, I will go fucking loopy.
That was last
Tuchel
year.
is a big fanboy of Aubameyang.
Stephen, why would you go mad? You don't like Aubameyang.
If Giroud,
No. Right,
I think we'd be silly.
I'm sorry. You put him in the right setup, he will still bag 20, 30 goals a season.
He will.
Right? He honestly, right? It's just this season he's had a poor season, right? And I'm sorry.
Give him to Tottenham. Give him to Tottenham. That's enough of that.
Why would I want to back up our rivals with the quality of him?
Dead manager.
You sell him to abroad. You don't sell him to your rivals. It's like Van Persie to it's like selling Van Persie to fucking Man United. If he does that, I want Arteta's head on a spike.
What are you on about?
It's selling your best striker to your rivals, man.
Steven,
seriously,
calm yourself down, bro.
I'm not doing that again.
That's why bro.
No. This is why I lost it with. That's what made me lose it with Wenger. No, not happening.
Calm your voice down, bro.
I can't be having that again.
Relax.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it happens, mate. You can't stop it at the end of the day. I mean,
then I want Arteta's head on a spike.
Look at all the players you've sold, really, like Fabregas, Nasri, Kolo Touré, obviously Van Persie. You know, these people have gone on to other Premier League clubs, and they have been successful. You can't.
Yeah, but like Stephen, if you actually let me finish, you'd actually hear my point. So, can I speak?
Yeah, go on.
All right. So,
sorry.
Yes, Van Persie to Man United. Yes, that was a massive blow for Arsenal. Did he do well at Man United? Of course he did. Of course he fucking did. And then the year after that, he goes to the World Cup and scores that iconic header, right? The reason why I think Aubameyang to Tottenham is not crazy. I know they're rivals, but the reason why him going to Tottenham isn't crazy is because Kane has already said that he might not even be there for much longer anyway, because he wants to win stuff. But Aubameyang, he can easily be that key replacement who's obviously reached over the age of 30, and he'll have that experience there. He'll have more pace, and he'll have just as good as good shooting boots as Harry Kane. So I think that's a good replacement because Kane wants to win stuff. So Kane can go on somewhere else, and Aubameyang can come in because I don't see Vinicius being long term. I just see him being temporary.
He's going back anyway. He's going back in the summer.
So so for me, who are Tottenham going to get in when Kane goes? Igalo, I was trying to say, you don't want those players who were good. They were good when they were first in the Premier League, and now they've got too old. They're not on the level they were before. But Aubameyang is still on the same level. So Aubameyang to Tottenham is not crazy. It's not crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It gives them more firepower. Why would I want to do that?
But look, who's linked with Tottenham at the moment? Aaron Ramsey. And the thing is,
I just tweeted to you guys the stream. So if you want to share that,
So I mean, it's going to be one of those things of where you haven't got that thing anymore of, oh my god, he was an ex-Spurs fan or an ex-Spurs player or he's an ex-Arsenal player. Do you know what I mean? You lot tried to sign Harry Kane a little while ago. Do you know what I mean? You lot wanted Harry Kane. So
yeah, well, guess what? So why would Harry Kane ever want to go to Arsenal? They have a shit manager, shit team, shit system, shit tactics, shit board, everything.
There was rumors come out.
And more than that, the majority of their fan base are for the prats. So you don't need. Why would he need that? As soon as he messes up, they're just gonna hate on him anyway. So
that's a fair point.
The thing is, I can at least listen, Nuri. I can actually help your fan base here and actually produce facts. Your fan base might be delusional as a whole. I'm not saying you're deluded because I know you're not.
Yeah.
Your whole fan base, most of them are deluded, but at least they get behind their players. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I give praise to Tottenham for. They can actually find their players.
Unless your name's Alex and you fucking don't. But yeah, I mean, it's.
Let me finish.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it said to the whore as well the other night.
Wait, what?
Sorry, that was a bad one.
What?
It was a joke I did in Discord, and everyone loved it. So let me finish.
Wait, who's the wait?
What did you say?
You know when Alex goes, "Let me finish."
Yeah.
I said that's what he said to the whore the other night.
Oh, I get it. No, I get it.
Oh,
I thought you were snagging up a panelist.
No. Jesus Christ.
Only Alex.
You would have got banned for that shit.
No, I know that it's a panelist because I actually respect the panelists that go on there. But I mean, what I've seen a lot that's pissed me off after the Chelsea game. A lot of Spurs fans are becoming reactionary now as well.
For fuck's sake!
It's just I don't get it. It's just it's not his fault. I don't think it's Jose's. I mean, it's a bit of Jose's tactic, but it's the players as well. Because one of the guys said, the players are still good. The ones that we got on there. You got Sonny, you got Ndombele, you got Højbjerg. You got loads and loads of good players that can win you games. So it's just mentally at the moment that they think, oh my god, without Harry Kane, we're fucked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we done it when we were without Harry Kane. We have done it when he was injured pre-lockdown. Okay, we've done a bit of shit, but Sonny is still scoring, etc. So we just need to get into that mentality of if Kane's not playing, then
that's what I'm saying. We've got the mentality that everything relies on Kane. But I will just hang on. Can I just quickly say this comment? I played foosball with him once, and he actually used that as an excuse after he beaten me, right? in the same position, like he played in the same part that he played in, right? Someone swapped with me, so he was still playing on his side of the table, but because the sun was in his eyes during both games, for my game where I lost, he didn't blame it. The game after, he did. Right? But go on.
But I think Spurs have always had this problem, like, because you saw it last season when Harry Kane went out injured, like, and I know this from first hand how people rely on people. Like, we relied on Eden Hazard, like, for so long, and when he went, like, look at what happened. Like, we didn't know what to do with ourselves, and you can't do that. You have someone just as good. You have Son.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you need. Why aren't you using him the same way you use Harry Kane? That's my question. Because when I saw you play against Chelsea, I was literally like, you've got Son. Like, his first chance was in the 93rd minute. Like, I was just like, you have a decent player, and I'm not even taking credit. Son is a great player. Like, I wouldn't mind having him on my team at all.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, I really would. But you're not using him, but you'll use Harry Kane, but you won't use Son. And I'm like, I'm confused here.
I
Like,
don't get that. But the thing is, from last season, what we got better this season is, I mean, I know it's not been that great, but Bale. I mean, like I was saying to another Tottenham fan, I said, why don't you stick Bale in the middle? Yeah, put Sonny, put Mora on the bench, on the wings. Yeah, and then I think we'll be pretty good like that. But yeah, it's just the way we're mentality. This is it, mentality wise.
Yeah,
they're just not adapting to without Kane. That's the big issue. And
but
that's
you need
what we
to, because otherwise you'll end up losing Kane, and you end up losing Kane, and you end up losing Son, and then you'll be screwed. Like, because we found that out the hard way when we lost Eden Hazard, and look what happened to us. Like, we didn't know what to do with ourselves.
It wasn't just Hazard. It wasn't just Hazard.
By the way, guys, if the goal does go in, don't let us know because I'm behind.
Like, I know it's been like ongoing, and it's been like a long time that Chelsea rely on players. I'm not just saying, like, we have that issue with that. We rely on players a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
you rely on players.
And I think that's a silly thing that we do. Like, because every player in a team, and I've always said this, every player in a team should be equal. You can't rely on one player. Every player has a part to play. That is why it's in a starting 11, not a starting one-man team that can do everything. It's not like 100%. That. Like,
I'm sorry to say this, but Chelsea fans, yes, you guys are relying on Hazard, but the thing is, the last season he was there, he was actually playing pretty trash. I'll be real with you now. 2016, he wasn't playing.
Not really, he won them the Europa Cup, didn't he?
No, not last season. Not last season. He was there. It was 16 season when Leicester won the league. Like, he was atrocious in that season.
15, 16, yeah.
But guess what? His magic came in. He actually stopped Tottenham winning the league. So, you know what? I'll say this to you now. Yes, they were reliant on him, but there's another player they were reliant on. They were also reliant on Diego Costa as well. So, both of
that guy was a tank.
This goes back, like, this doesn't even go back, like, this goes back to, like, the Mourinho era.
Aston Villa win. What a save.
Like, we've relied on players for so long, and I think it eventually comes back to buy every player on the pitch, because you can't rely. You end up not being able to rely on all players. Like, you just can't do it because it doesn't work. It's not consistent. Like, it doesn't end up working well. Like, if you guys relied on Son at the minute, you'd be in a different experience.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be like this. Deflated, I think the word is. Because the atmosphere absolutely just changes when Kane's gone. And do you know what the problem is?
What you mean about it? It is a bloody foul. I'm sorry. Hang on a minute.
Every team knows that when Kane's gone, Spurs are beatable. And that's not a good thing.
No,
like,
it's not.
You have Son, you have Bale. Why aren't you using them? Like, Bale didn't even come on. I genuinely thought Mourinho's last change would be Bale. I was genuinely
I do think. Do you think Bale's done? Do you think Bale's finished?
Do you know what? I don't know what it is, but I don't think Mourinho wants to play him.
The thing is with Bale,
I don't think he has a choice right now. I don't think he has a choice.
Do you know what? Bale just looks. Bale is just a PR stunt. It was a PR stunt.
If Bale had come on at the end of the match, I don't know if we would have won. Because I think Bale has that impact.
I get that, but I think Bale doesn't suit the system he wants to play, right? So for me, if you were getting him when you know Mourinho's manager, you only getting him because Bale was brought up at Tottenham.
The thing with Bale is they thought he still had speed, and the thing is against Brighton it showed he has just lost the speed, and that's what Redknapp was saying.
Of course he is. He gets older. I mean, even Aubameyang's lost it.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is what Harry Redknapp was saying. A guy that doesn't smoke, drink, etc., he's lost his speed. So ideally, you've got him as a number 9, yeah. And the initial reason for loaning him was in case Kane got injured, yeah, so he can play as that striker. Why don't you play him as a fucking striker? So I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you've bought him to back up Kane. Now Kane is injured because you guys have this problem every season. Every season, you play Kane every single game. Everyone targets Kane.
You're acting a bit like Liverpool. Sorry, you're acting a bit like Liverpool at the start of the season, where you didn't need to back up the defence because you've got a brilliant starting 11 and bench. We don't need to back up those players because we didn't need to back up our injuries.
This always backfires on you guys because you've got to the point where you can't deal with it anymore. Like, you've realised that Kane always gets injured at around this time of the year as well. It's always end of January, beginning of Feb, that he's always gets injured, and then it's easy target because you're easy pickings.
Yes,
but Bale was brought in for this situation.
Yeah,
and to be fair, if I was Mourinho, I wouldn't have been like, when you got Bale, I wouldn't have been playing Harry Kane every game. Because you had that opportunity to mix it up, because then you wouldn't have then you wouldn't have had an injured Kane, and actually you could have been like, actually we've still got Kane, because you're not going to have Kane for a few weeks. It's going to take extra precaution. So that probably leaves you for to the end of Feb. That's a few more games that you've got to drop points at. And Mourinho is one of those people, unfortunately, that likes the one goal and then he'll just defense it up, but you don't have the defense for that, so you're struggling either way. If Mourinho was like, get 2 goals, see what happens, but he's not doing any of that either. But I can't blame either, but the team that's turning up against Chelsea, it was embarrassing how easy we got into your
can I just raise that anyone wants to come on the show, there's the link. Complain about the lack of firepower, but then don't use when it's available. Reliance of Kane is mad.
This is what we're saying.
Yeah, Chris. Well, when Bale re-signed on that, most Tottenham fans were gassed about signing him. Reguilon signed on the same day, but not too many. Tottenham fans were gassed about him. I felt sorry for Reguilon that day. Reguilon's made more of an impact than Bale has, to be honest. Much more of an impact. But I still say Tierney's better than Reguilon. Fuck that. Right?
Yeah, but if you played Bale, he might have had that chance to make more of. He might have had that chance to make more of an impact, but he hasn't had the minutes. And I'm not saying because he isn't the man.
We've got 14 people as well in the chat, so everyone please smash a like on the video. Get it up to 20 likes on YouTube, at least 20. Come on.
I mean, the thing I sort of don't get is, I mean, it might be where Bale might be shit in training. Obviously, when he first came to us initially, he was actually injured. So we actually bought him injured, or loaned him injured.
What are you doing? Taking a leaf out of Arsenal's book?
Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. But Reguilon, I think he was actually the better signing. And I mean, I weren't sort of as I said, a lot of people got gassed about it. I mean, I was happy that he come back, but what situation is he in? And obviously, I thought that he hasn't played since last March, well, when he came to us before the lockdown. So he's not going to be in 100% fit shape. So is he not pulling his weight like Ali in training, where it's showing Jose saying, well, no, hold on, I can't rely on him. Do you know what I mean? So there's that element as well. Is he playing shit in training, or is he not having good training sessions where it's convincing Jose to use him? I mean, someone a little while ago said that Bale just does not fit how Jose wants to play. As you said, Jose wants to go 1-0 up and then sit back. Do you know what I mean? So it's...
And I don't think he's all sort of player that will do that and do the dirty work and that. But did Spurs do their homework on the system? The hot seat is familiar.
I think the reason we signed him was because the last time we played Wolves when...
hang on, and then people forget that Bale hadn't played in like a year. Yeah.
I didn't forget that. That's one thing I said straight away. I said, what's he going to be like? Because there's a guy I know who makes YouTube videos. I won't say his name, but he was like, oh yeah, Bale's going to score so many and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, well, hold on a minute. You know, taking context first, what's happened? Yes, it's good he come back. You know, he's won loads of Champions League trophies, etc., La Ligas.
Do you agree with this?
Bale is similar to Odegaard signing extra storage place for. Yeah, I mean, because when I heard that it was just he was going to. See, they said like before he came that he was going to go back to Madrid, so there must be something they want to keep him playing, so that I think they're going to get rid of Zidane at some point.
I think they're going to get rid of Zidane. That's probably why they said with Odegaard it was a simple loan, not an option to buy.
Exactly, and that's the same thing with Bale. Because I mean. A lot of people say, "Oh no, we
should sign him." People think we're going to sign him. We got a chance to sign him afterwards. No chance.
This is it. So I think they're just sort of waiting for Zidane to either flop or
like no one's. Yeah, because no one's. If you rate, like say, you're the guy that's for 22-year-old, for example, that highly, you ain't sending him, and that's an end of it.
Right.
But these fans are too. The fans are too deluded to work that one out.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you just gotta think.
But again, if you make that point to them to make it clear, right, you're not supporting your club, apparently.
But it's just, I mean, it's their reasoning of why this is happening, I mean, a lot of it they're blaming on Jose, but like with Arteta, you can only set up and send out the players you believe will win you the game, and if they're not pulling their weight, I mean, to be honest, really, if you look at our whole 11, like starting wise. The only ones that have really been good for us this season is Reguilon, Højbjerg, and Dombele, and Kane. Sonny's been sort of off the pace a bit. Like, he's not had... I mean, after the Liverpool loss, he's had a bit of a dip in form. But he's still a great player. It's just about finding that form that I think he needs to get. And I mean, the thing is, Kane was really supplying Sonny, so that's how he got most of his goals before the.
Get a proper CB to partner Toby Dyer. Dyer is is not a specialist. It's like Mourinho said with Wenger, specialist in failure. Now look who looks like it.
And the thing is, he apparently just loves Dyer for some reason, and you know, it's just like one of those things of like when you think
because it suits his playing. Dyer describes his way he plays football with his name. Dyer is shit.
I mean, but he actually did pick up a bit of form, but it's just like he's not a. I mean, when you go from a centre back pairing like Vertonghen and Alderweireld to Dyer and Alderweireld, it's that Vertonghen link that's missing for us. That sort of player.
Are we talking about Dyer?
Yeah.
Oh God, I mean, the man's a joker.
What sort of? I don't know why he did that foul on against Chelsea. It's just like you don't do that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, thank you, Dyer, for giving it.
And the thing is, if it hadn't been for that, I think it would have been a bore 0-0 draw. Do you know what I mean? I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I'm still here. I'll be right back.
That's all right.
But I mean, Dyer is just so poor at the minute. Like, I don't understand. But I mean, how do you feel about the game, Stephen? Like, it's.
This is.
There's
like no urgency that the fact they're 1-0 down.
Saka just got fouled by Grealish.
Yeah, but.
It feels like they've got their goal and it's kind of died down a little bit. Like that excitement from the first goals happened, and now it's kind of Aston Villa are going to see if they can hold it off. But Arsenal aren't showing me any kind of want. They've had some good opportunities, but nothing's come of it. But the problem I have is the opportunities haven't come from them. It's been fouls because Aston Villa have been a bit clumsy. Like, I haven't seen Arsenal take charge and get a shot on their own. I think that's my problem, is that Arsenal aren't showing any kind of, I've got to get a goal.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like they had a free kick just now and they didn't even make a chance of it. Like,
it's been retaken.
Yeah.
The Aston Villa player jumped up in the head. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it just seems like, I mean, Saka, he's actually running. I can see him running, but there's just nothing for him to aim at. There's no one in there. And
the thing
so
is, though, Saka can make those opportunities.
Yeah.
But unless anyone else decides to turn up and actually get in the box and get that ball and want that goal, then nothing's going to happen because they don't want this goal. Like, hold on. Oh, no, nothing.
And this is what I said on one of the other live streams when I said, oh, you know, what do you think of Saka? What do you think of Emil Smith-Rowe? I said, you know what? You're going to end up relying on them. And then when they're not playing, you're going to do absolute shit. And the thing is now, it looks like they're relying on Saka to make that run, but no one's sort of in there. Hold on. But yeah, I mean, it's just...
It's just literally like...
Pepe was well over.
Is that Grealish down? Is that Grealish down?
I don't know. If you want to replay.
Hold on. Yeah, I think it's... Is it Grealish?
No, it's number 18.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not Grealish. That's a good start. That's just a winding, though. The ball goes into your chest and it takes the living shit out of you.
Right.
But I mean, like Stephen's right. There's no urgency for you guys to get a goal. You're like, yeah, we've got another 45 minutes. Why do we need to get a goal now? Like,
yeah, you know what I mean. It's absolute bollock.
It's literally like how I'd be. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit and have a cup of tea and do something, and then like an hour later be like, shit, I've only got like 5 minutes left to do it. Like that's what Arsenal are looking like. And I feel bad because
they they like act like this when it's 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They don't ever look like, oh, I need a goal. Let's go get it. No. Right?
You know
I'm literally just sending messages to people. Do you want to come and banter me? Right, give it your best shot. Right.
Don't forget you're playing against Martinez. Martinez, your ex-keeper. I would have happily taken him at Spurs. I tell you that. He's a bloody brilliant keeper. And I can't believe you lot let him go. That's one transfer I will never, ever understand.
But again, it's like I keep saying, what do you do when you've got two keepers that want the number one slot and they're both just as equal as each other?
What you do is you keep them both there, and then whoever's playing best out of all of them, then I mean, look at Leno. I mean, obviously, unfortunately,
but no one was backing down and wanted to accept it.
Well, this is it. But why? I mean, the thing is, if Martinez actually saved you post-lockdown, had it not been for Martinez, I think you would have been absolutely fucked. Like, you wouldn't have made Europa, you wouldn't have won the FA Cup, you wouldn't have just lost 2-1 to us. You would have got absolutely pammed. And he's an absolute brilliant keeper. And I think the whole fan base was like, well, why the hell did you sell him? I don't think there was one person that said that was a good move, because he was brilliant for you. And the thing is with goalkeepers, obviously, look at Neuer when he got injured in the Real Madrid game in their Champions League. It took him ages to come back. Absolutely ages. It was like 6-7 months, something like that. And he's one of the best in the world. No one could say nothing about that. And their second goalkeeper stepped up, and left him in there until he fully recovered. Yeah. Because the thing is now, it's like look at it now. Leno's been red carded. Had you had Martinez for this game, you would have been better. Or any other game. Like if you had to bring him on during Wolves, I think you would have won, mate. Simple.
Yeah.
Or got a draw.
I mean, it's sad, but there you go. It's what can you do as an Arsenal fan? Just sit there.
3 minutes added on into the first minute. Looks like I can go 1-0. See what he does. Arteta at half time. Bellerin absolute loss, mate. What do you think of Bellerin, Stephen?
Fucking waste of space.
Bellerin who? Bellerin who as well?
Hector Bellerin.
I mean, I don't even know who he is. I don't know who Bellerin is. Like, does he turn? Is he an Arsenal player? Does he? I've only seen him modelling, so I don't know that he's a footballer.
Was he in the Barcelona youth, or was it someone else, or was he going to sign for Barca? He's come from Spain, definitely, but was he in the youth team for Barca, or I'm not sure where you got him from.
Oh, great! No, I can't put this back. Come on.
Sideways passing. Emil Smith-Rowe makes a charge forward. What I do, he passes it to the side for them to run. Pepe then passes it back to the middle. Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, this is just really awful to watch now.
Right. Some more of the comments here. Right, go. Loads of comments. Just, I think Stones thinks exit in the summer. Because done a job at Arsenal and Tottenham. Holding is favoured over Marie. Explain what is Arteta seeing Holding. Marie is masterful in the Chelsea win.
Yep.
This is exactly what I thought. Emil Smith-Rowe is missing. But because of Marie's contract, after 10 games, the club has to pay him. Saka on the same wavelength as Laka. The team is is not on the same wavelength. It's so disjointed. Bargav, Saka.
I completely disagree with that. Like, Saka's the only one that I'm seeing actually making opportunities.
Yeah.
Lacazette is not. Right, Lacazette's dead right now. Actually, Saka's the only one I've seen in this team today. Is the only one I've seen actually try and run and make a chance, and no one's in the box. Whereas Lacazette in the box.
That's what I'm saying. He's on the same wavelength. Laka's not actually on that wavelength. But Mourinho is not suited for one-off games, cup final.
Yeah.
Is that sort of 90-minute cauldron. Looks out of his depth managing a Premier League season with top 38 games a season.
But like I said,
Martinez was not our future. 20 million is good. No. 20 million for Martinez the way he is.
Are you mad? Are you
No. Bargo, do you know what? No. Why should we have to accept that? No.
Exactly. Why are you going with that small team?
Why is Arsenal accepting that sort of shit? Why? I mean, why? This is the problem. I don't believe it was for the. It's not. It wasn't for the party deal. It wasn't for the party deal at all. Bellerin shows because it was for the party deal. They would have done it as soon as Martinez was sold.
Shags trees.
There's a reason he was thrown out of Barca's. He was shocking.
But they wanted him back at one point, I believe. I think there was a rumor, or it might have just been a rumor that he was actually supposed to. They wanted him back. I think it was after his good season a couple of years ago.
If you guys want to continue the conversation after we're live, right, go sign up to our Discord server. To my Discord, to the channel's Discord server. You can chat about football, F1. There's sections there. There's also sections about liver disease and the charity as well as a news section about any racism incidents.
Actually, sorry, I want to bring one up. I saw it. I won't say the name of the person or anything, but
Steve, you're a fraud, just like your club. I'll explain why. Okay, go on in.
What
the link's in the chat, mate, so you can come and explain why. But
yeah, after the Spurs,
I just like to say Stephen's not a fraud.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, that's like the furthest thing. Like Stephen is, at least he admits like his team is in the shit. Like he admits when there are players that are decent, and he admits when he can be honest and completely unbiased. So yeah, I think you need to reevaluate yourself. You say you're not a part of the Arsenal fan base when you say dumb things. How can he back his team if they're actually not turning up? At least he's being honest.
What he's saying is because I Steve, like his fan base does this and that, and Steve says No, yeah, but I'm not a part of that fan base. But it's the same fan base, so you have to be a part of it.
But I'm not part of that fan base that are delusional.
No. What he's saying is because
the problem is everyone labels you as delusional because you're part of the fan base.
Stephen, let me speak, bro. Come on, right?
Go on.
What he's saying is because listen, I'm not the first person who's had this argument, this discussion with you. We've all said something that Arsenal fans have said stupidly. When you said this is why I'm not a part of it. So you were replying on just the fan base and not their opinions because there's been many who've disagreed over. That's what he's saying. You have to back he's not saying you have to back the opinions, the stupid opinions. What he's saying is fan base. That's what he's saying. Like you have to get behind your fan base, bro. Like you can't not be in the fan base because you don't support Arsenal if you're not a part of it. So that's what he's saying.
No, I get that point, as that's a fair point. Like that's fair, but I mean, I also get the fact that he can't support. Like, I get what Stephen's coming from as well, because when people are saying stupid shit, like,
are going to be so delusional, like a conspiracy.
Yeah, he can't back that part of the fan
base.
But that's not what I'm talking about. Like in the past, we've had this discussion, right? They said dumb things, right? And he said to me he doesn't back it. But at the same time, he said, well, I'm not a part of the fan base. And then he's even said this when we were talking about standards of the club. That's what this kid is talking about. So this kid, Steven's not a fraud, but I hear where he's coming from. He's fraud. The way he is. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just not backing what they're saying.
But the problem now is with fan bases, you've got, since AFTV come out,
Here it is. We've got to try and divide each other again.
They do reactionary stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Hang on. Was I rude at any point?
No, not at all.
He has comments above. You keep missing the comments, bro. Like he's implying something above.
No. I've read every single comment.
No.
I actually just read that comment before these two.
There's one before.
Names. So this is a very important
I said, listen to ads, don't be rude.
Right. Okay.
You don't know if it's towards you though, Steve. You don't know, bro. Like, stop taking stuff personally. We had this conversation about it, mate. It's not professional to take stuff so personally.
I'm not taking it personally.
Like, if he directed it to you, he would have said, stop being rude to Steven, bro. Like, you don't know who he's directing it to, so just leave it at that.
If you want... Look, if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. It's not mine. I've got a problem with that.
Yeah, well, I want to quickly address a racism issue which I saw on Insta the other day after the Chelsea game. Now
I ain't bringing that up, so don't even start that.
Me? You talking to me?
No, that guy in the comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So after the Spurs game, I'll just randomly. I think I was messaging you, Stephen, on the Instagram, and someone went live, and you know when like you accidentally click on the notification to go and watch it, yeah. I was trying to flick it up, but I've clicked on it. Anyway, I went in there, and a girl, probably about 25, 30, she was doing a reaction to it, and then a guy come on with a monkey puppet, yeah. And someone said in the comments, "What is Rudiger doing in the chat?"
Oh no.
Yeah. So I just want to, I want to say from a Spurs fan point of view, I want to say from a person that is not of white colour point of view, that is not okay to say, yeah. And we don't stand for any of that. Neither Spurs fans, Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, no one stands for that. So if anyone knows of people doing that, then definitely report it.
Real fans, they're racist. So I'm just saying that now.
He was a Spurs fan.
Hang on a minute. No, I'm not bringing that up.
Yeah, so I mean, I just want to say that from this channel's point of view, no one stand behind that. And if you do see anyone doing that, I reported the video and I reported the comments to Instagram. Let's see if they do anything about it. But that's not okay to say, regardless of if they're a rival player,
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Hang on, you made a channel on Discord, but why not do it before? Because that wasn't my main aim for the channel at the start, but now with this whole incident, I'm not explaining it, but why? The thing is, I'm doing it now. But you.
No one plans to do it though. I don't think anyone really plans to do it.
You talk more about it like you did yesterday, so don't.
I told you this would happen, Steve. Steve, I told you this would happen. Like you brought it up yesterday, and now these people have clocked onto it. I told you not to say anything about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I did tell you yesterday that they're just gonna want it. So why did you bring it? I don't know why you brought it up yesterday, mate. Like these people are just gonna make something out of it.
Boring first half, apart from the goal. Bit of a boring first half.
I did say I called you and I said don't bring it up in your stream because these people are just gonna want it. So like, you shouldn't have brought it up yesterday, mate.
Anyway, what did you make the first half, Ads?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Arsenal played pretty crap, to be real with you. And you know the reason why that is because their manager's shit as well. So, and what can I do? You know, there's just no ambition in the Arsenal team now. So
no, you can see it.
The players are really.
They'll bring every minute to it.
Sorry, I'll go to Chris first. What do you make of the first half?
That goal you conceded was so crappy because there was no sense of urgency to go get the ball from after they lost it, and it was just crap after that as well. There was no sense of maybe only Saka wanted to actually give his all. He gave his best. I can't see the rest out of all the other players. It was absolute shit from Arsenal. And that goal was a horrible way to concede.
Yeah. Daniel, what did you make of it?
Said apart from the goal, there ain't much happened.
No.
It's like Arsenal lethargic and slow on the ball. The only one who's trying is Saka. Everyone else is just crap.
Yeah, Charlotte.
I mean, yeah, the game's just dead. Like that goal has if I think the problem is Arsenal needed to get that first goal and they didn't. It is what it is. Arsenal haven't showed any want to get another goal apart from Saka. I mean, that's a little bit embarrassing to me. Like if that was my team, like I've been through that struggle. I know what it's like. But I mean, it's such a shame because you've had like a good run, like of 3 games, and now, and Ads is right. Ads has such a fair point. Like it's 3 games and then you just mess up, and then do 3 games, then mess up. Like I don't know how you change this.
Change the manager.
I mean, that's a fair point.
But the thing is, I want to make a point.
I think you need to get rid of some players as well. Like it's not just the manager.
The thing is, right? Everyone can say the players are bad and stuff like this. There are some bad players, but there's a player in Pepe. Seen it? I'm
just saying like Bellerin is shit. I'm saying Bellerin is bad.
Pepe's had a decent run of form. We've seen it. We already know he's a good player, but he just hasn't shined at Arsenal. Aubameyang's a good player. Lacazette's a good player. Saka's a good player. You know, there is also a player in Xhaka. There is. I don't care what anyone says. There is a player in him, but he's just not performing at Arsenal because it's just too fast paced for him. But what I'm going to say is, just like we saw with Lampard, he started off well, but then kind of froze at the moment and got sacked. Tuchel's now come in and made these players something. So Jorginho and Kovacic, in my opinion, are not better than any of Man United's midfielders or any of Tottenham's midfielders, other than Winks, who's shit, and Jorginho and Kova are way better than him, and a few players like that. But the point I'm trying to make is you can change a player's motive and make them play better in these games like Tuchel has with those two players. But Arteta's not doing that. So what I would say is, instead of refabrishing every single player on the pitch, get a few new defenders in, get a second option winger, yeah, and then get these players to perform with a new manager. That's just my point.
Nuri.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to sort of touch on the manager situation.
Yeah, I would though. But the team's about to come out. So, what do you think needs to change?
Just the their mentality needs to change, because they've gone 1-0 behind, and knowing Arsenal from before, you know, they're from when they go 1-0 behind, they literally attack you. But it just seems like they're sitting off, and I want to sort of back up Emile Smith-Rowe, because I think he's done pretty well. He's pretty been attacking, but it's just not to no avail, and he's got no options there. So, I mean, Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe are your best players at the moment. It's just the others are sort of not, you know, coming off.
It's coming off. Is anyone coming off? No?
Don't look like it.
No. He looks pissed off, though, Arteta.
Talking about Champions League. Oh.
Big up everyone watching a minute and watching the chat as well. What are we up to now?
I don't think Oba would change much, because he's not had a good spell either. I mean,
yeah.
Who do you bring on? I mean, it's just
we're up to 15 likes. Let's get it to 20. Come on.
So Villa got a game in hand. We play tomorrow.
You know what? I'm not even trying to fuck around here. I'd actually play Willian in the right mid role.
Why?
Because he's lazy. So when you get to the wing, when the bet's to him, is he going to move? No, he isn't. So when he gets in the midfield, he's forced to make a pass. So I'd actually put him in there. And when he passes, when he wants to pass and actually play proper football, he's a brilliant player.
As a unit.
Well, so, you know, what's going on with the chat, man? What is this?
I don't know, honestly.
You need to address it.
Right. Like this channel is to raise awareness for liver disease. That's there. That's what it's there for. Right?
What's going on?
The only reason I addressed it on Wednesday is because there was racism incidents, right, in the football. That was it. Now, do you mind? I'm trying to raise. I don't. Hang on, Ads. Have I ever treated you like rubbish?
What are you on about?
Have I ever treated you like rubbish?
I don't know. I know.
Because he says you have liver problems, but I treat you like rubbish.
I'm not gonna get involved. It's not my problem. So.
I haven't. I swear I haven't.
Who is this guy?
Stephen, you need to address the comments, bro, when these things come up. Like, you can't just not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it, man. Why can't this just be raising awareness, please? Anyway, the games get off again. Should put the score up, shouldn't I? One idiot.
Yeah.
Can you help us? I don't know what to do.
Just read the comments, Steve. Like, it's pretty simple, bro.
Yeah, but this is where my conflict kicks in. I don't know what to do.
Because Barkley. Oh,
I came out and about my friend, okay? Just want to raise awareness for liver disease. Is that hard to ask? Well, that's bad enough. Life's bad enough as it is.
Just don't look at the comments, even ignore it.
It's up to you what you want to do, Stevens.
Yeah.
It's your channel.
Yeah.
No one's rude to anybody.
No. Right.
Shit.
Not rude to viewers at all. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Oh, almost.
Oh, what a save.
Good save.
Matt Ryan's not had a bad game, to be honest. Has he?
No, I mean,
I feel bad for him. He conceded due to his defense being shit.
Yeah, you can feel bad for any keeper like that, to be honest, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
just sideways passing. Just hold on. No one's in the box. Pepe's on the. Is that Pepe on the left?
I think.
Did they take Saka off the left and put him on the right?
Ads is not. No, he's not. Ads is a friend of mine. That's why I love having him on the channel.
Ads didn't do anything.
No.
It's...
Like leave ads out of this because he's had enough shit as well. So leave him alone. Don't drag him into it.
Oh, Barkley.
Steven, it's better that you don't like look at the comments. It's just like just calm down. Just watch the game.
Just guys, I've got to run, but I'll chat to you a lot later. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Oh God. Oh, another chance wasted. Barkley really suits their system.
He does, yeah.
He's really done well in that system, to be honest.
Sorry,
Daniel.
Yeah?
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just ignoring man's has been. It's just been unknown bullying, man. It's a horrible thing. We're in a pandemic at the moment, people are doing this.
Yeah, leave ads out of this. He hasn't done anything.
No one's done anything. You're the ones doing
no
things
one's done
in the chat.
anything.
It's the comments.
Just stop it. Like, this is a fucking problem. Just leave it now.
Just ignore these guys. You can't do anything
just
about
leave
them.
it now. Leave it. Stop arguing. Just focus on the game. Right?
Steven,
Just enjoy this game.
Stephen, I know for sure, it's your encyclopedia or whatever it's called, and not the comments. I know it is because my granddad had that wrong with him as well. Like someone would say something, right? He disagree with something, and then
You can't understand.
it just break down. So it's not the comments, but the comments just don't before he starts fucking reacting to it. Pieces of shit. Don't start, man. Like I know for sure it's not the
You can
comments.
ask my mum and my sister in a minute. I'm really temperamental. I snap really easy in a minute.
I'm the same, Stephen. Don't worry about it.
'Cause my money is like through the roof. So some people say I shouldn't be doing it. To be honest, I shouldn't be doing this streaming because mentally I can't cope.
Aubameyang's warming up. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. 52 minutes, 27, 28, 29. But why would we wanted Aubameyang last year, but he wanted 250 grand a week, and we said no.
What I will say is that tomorrow, I'll be doing a live stream for the Arsenal women's game.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
I think I'll be the only channel doing that. So
who else? Chelsea ladies playing tomorrow.
How do you watch that game? Is it on Sky?
It's on FA. If you go on the website, FA Player, they show the live matches there. Because a friend of mine got interested of Arsenal ladies and wondering if I was doing content on that. So I thought I might do whilst it's plugging the gap for like football and that. But
that's good. I've been watching the ladies teams.
Yeah, when the F1 comes back, I might not have the time though. So
I've been watching the ladies team since the league was formed. So I know what Arsenal dominated it for years. He dominated it for like two, and then now it's Chelsea's turn.
Days.
I know.
Before the Super League was invented.
Yeah.
Because then they invented the Super League, right? And then Chelsea and Man City have money pumped into it. Right. So that's that. Yeah. So
you got your manager, your most successful manager, Emma Hayes. She was there for like ages. Arsenal. She won everything with the Arsenal ladies. The only thing she needs to win with the Chelsea ladies is that Champions League, and then she's won everything again with back-to-back clubs.
Hello, BK.
What's got the commentary on?
I don't know who's got the commentary on, but can I turn it down, please?
I think it's the other guy.
It's BK. I can't have you on if you got the commentary in the background.
I think you can mute him.
I have muted him. Right. So let me know when you've muted it. No, he's off.
Just done it to try and get it, taken down. He just ran all the way and didn't do anything with the ball. Sorry, I'm just that bit behind.
Oh, I know. It's fucking stupid, isn't it? You don't think we're 1-0 down, do you, for the way we're playing, do you? You think like we're 3-0 up?
I need you to at least get a point because Villa have got 2 games in hand ahead of us.
You guys are like...
I want to win because I want to go above Spurs. At least. I mean, that's not what I expect from Arsenal Football Club. I expect doing that every season and getting there and challenging for top 4. But the way this season's gone, I'll take it.
Expect him to finish above Spurs. I think he will finish above
Bellerin
Spurs.
actually produce something. What?
I think he will finish above Spurs.
I don't know. I'm sorry if that actually is his cousin, but I don't know. But right, I bet like if he calls himself Clips, I bet he doesn't clip the part where he's got me breaking down because he just won't leave me alone. I'm nothing wrong.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the post on Twitter Chelsea fans put on.
I think the only thing the only thing he came out about, right, was saying that no, I said I don't know what it's like, but I have received abuse for being vulnerable and being ill. Didn't compare it to that, but I just said it like from being ill and like being vulnerable, right, an ill person. I have received abuse in the past in high school and bullied for it. but I don't get why people have to be racist. I really don't.
Steven, I think you should just ignore the comments for now. We'll watch the game together.
I'm not focusing on that anymore. That's done.
Yeah,
It's finished.
that's good.
We just done now.
Just watch the game. Picture. Oh yeah, the FA player actually shows all the women's game.
Yeah, it does. Surprised about that, actually.
Probably they want to spread women's football so more people watch it.
Aubameyang. Oh God, what's he gonna
Aubameyang.
do? Aubameyang or Lacazette's been poor, to be honest.
I think Pepe has
That's a direct swap.
Pepe has had a good game. Saka has had a good game. Other than that,
Saka's been trying, but he can't help it when the rest of his team are in this shit.
Yeah, nobody's doing it.
Pepe's
trying his best. He's one of your
He's
better
trying,
players.
but the caliber player he should be, it should be better.
I think he can't help himself because like no one's there to support him on the left hand side. Pepe's making good runs. That Bellerin shot was a very good chance. Emi Martinez made a good save.
You alright, Manu?
Hey, how you doing? I've just got back from doing my job, so I was flying around like a lunatic trying to get my jobs done. So what's happening? Obviously, I've not seen any of the game. I obviously can see the score. I listened
saw the first 2 minutes.
Arsenal conceded a horrible goal.
Ain't missed much.
Right, and just the comments has just been people.
Yeah,
just
the comments haven't been too good.
I need to talk to you afterwards because people are just dragging me down.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have a chat after the.
If you look back at the comments, you might get a feeling what I'm getting at.
Stephen just wants to stream and watch the football, to leave him alone, for God's sake.
I just want to watch the football and raise awareness for liver disease, you know.
He's doing a good thing here.
Is it EC clips?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's been a prick. This looks better from Arsenal, to be honest. You look like it's a bit better.
Yeah. Chris, you're a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll beat Man City tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. We're so inconsistent.
He's got to play one of those defenders at least.
I think we're gonna start Kaba.
He's gonna have to.
Because we need to keep. I think we need Henderson back in the midfield. I think we've been missing him.
For that game, you need him in the midfield.
You have to keep on screaming.
Playing through balls to Salah.
There's no question about it.
Daniel, what do you think about Chelsea's top 4 chances? You've been very good the past 3 games.
We've been good, but it's just that we need to put our chances away because we can't do that every week and have loads of chances and not score
Here you go,
more
guys.
than one goal.
Look, my vaccination letter.
Nice.
Honestly, don't be scaremongered. If you want out of this lockdown, book it, get this letter, get your jab.
Yeah.
It doesn't even hurt. I had
no, it don't hurt. It's one sharp scratch and all you get is an aching arm afterwards. Honestly, guys, if you want out of this situation, you want to be back to normal, you got to get this jab. End of story. There's no question about it.
You're going to get it twice.
Right? They rushed it through because they pumped money into it. The whole world's pumped money into it to get this vaccine. Right? And the only reason now, right? That's the only reason they managed to create it so quickly. right? And they would not release it if they have not tested it.
Exactly.
It goes through national and European testing regulations, right? It's tested, and out very, 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 very minor cases, everyone else is fine. My aunties had it. My uncles have had it. They're fine. Not a problem. Get it done.
When are you
When you
getting it
get
done?
your opportunity, don't turn it down, and get your friends and your family as well that say no. Even if you're an anti-vaxxer, just stuff all the other ones. If you don't want to do the other ones, don't do the other ones. But get this one done. Right? Otherwise, you're gonna stay like this. Right?
When are you
Because it's
getting
the
it
only
done?
way we're getting back to football matches.
When are you doing yours? What day?
I got mine on first dose on Tuesday. And it's what a save!
You've been playing well. I think you're on the front foot now.
On the front
Aubameyang is
foot. Martinez has caught it. Grealish is down. Martinez is down.
Grealish is always down. When is he not down?
Is onside. Oh, it all went in together. Pepe, great touch, brings it down, cross ball, and it's just a collision between a goalkeeper defender and Aubameyang. What's your opinion on Klopp? Excuses. They are getting madder every time I read. Hey, I think he's tight. I think Klopp is that underneath Klopp is tight.
Always down again, Mr. Greenish, Mr. Whingy Pants.
It says you about Eden Hazard when as soon as you touched him, he fall on the floor.
This is a strange.
I'll leave Hazard out of this, yeah.
Every football team has a player that goes down so easily. Let's be honest. Even Arsenal have them.
Literally, people had to take Eden Hazard out to. That's why I hit him in the face.
Grealish looks.
Oi, don't diss Grealish. He took a punch in the face. He took a punch in the head.
He took a punch in the back of the head.
He took a punch in the head in the derby, mate, and still won the game. Right?
The way he
the thing is, you tried to knock him out, right, and yet he still beat you. So you get arrested, banned for life, probably jail for GBH because it's on camera, right? And yet your team still lose the derby.
So come on, Gunners, score an equalizer.
It's not gonna happen. Oh look, there's my second one.
Well, there's Odegaard is coming up.
That's my second date book reference.
I don't know, I can see Arsenal getting back into this, you know. I think if Arsenal score and equalise, I think they'll go on to win it.
I hope they do.
Because
I hope Spurs go down. I really hate Spurs.
I think Arsenal, they're a better team than Villa. But Villa, it's mainly Jack Grealish, isn't it? Let's have it right. You know,
Villa have a very decent team.
Well, yeah, decent, but they're not. I won't say they were on the same level as Arsenal, would you? On paper,
no, definitely not. Not on paper.
So Arsenal, this is what I was saying before the game started. I said Arsenal probably have too much in the final third, and this is where they are right now as we're watching.
I think the problem with Arsenal is like their mentality is like they work on like mentality. Basically, they need to get that first goal, so they build up their confidence.
Yeah.
So they're a team that's built on confidence, kind of.
That's why I think if they score and equalise, they'll want to push on and prove a point and win it because well, you can see. Look at the way they're playing right now.
Come on!
Oh, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. I should have buried that. I could have buried that.
Come on, man.
I'm only 3'6". I could have buried that myself.
No, you're not getting You're maybe not getting the service you had last season, but when you get those chances, mate, you've got to take them.
Yeah, you got to bury them.
You've got to bury. I know you're having a poor season, but you still got to get those chances and bury them.
Come on, guys. I need to see Spurs in the mud.
Spurs always in the mud.
Spurs out. Is Nori listening?
What?
Is Nori listening? Is he watching?
No, he's gone for a minute. But you can say it. He can accept it.
I was going to say Spurs was built on mud, wasn't it? To do is to dare.
Me and him actually. Like if people actually saying on route to my views, you want to see me and Nuri off like when we talk on Insta. Like we're literally calling each other pricks, wankers, and like God knows what.
Stephen, did you see Expression's reaction to the Chelsea game? It was amazing.
No!
That was so funny.
You know the funny thing is Spurs' motto is to do is to dare.
No.
And then they go and put Mourinho in. Oh yeah, to dare is to do. But then they go and put Mourinho in charge. Do you know what I mean?
Mourinho's. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know.
Mourinho is just he can't get out of his comfort zone of defending first. Yeah, he can't get out of that comfort zone, and
Yeah, because they depend so much on Harry Kane for goals. They're nothing without him.
Actually, Steve, watching this game, we're watching Arsenal. I think they need to move the ball a bit quicker, don't they, in the final third?
Son had his first shot in the 88th minute in the box.
Chances. Yeah. They've been creating a lot of chances.
Winter Surfer, like the links in the chat, mate. I've sent you the link. Come on and give us the banter, mate. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Winter Surfer. You got Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea, and
Liverpool.
And Liverpool.
Oh my
God.
Do you know what's even funny? My intro is literally Arsenal fans singing like we are like that song that we keep singing, like we're by far the greatest team the world's ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm thinking of changing my intro.
I think you're 16 years too late for that intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to change it. I was thinking of changing some of the intros anyway because of the quality. Right?
What kind of ball was that?
I love the F1.
Do you do Manu? You know you did banners, right? YouTube banners. You do YouTube intros.
Yeah, could do, mate. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might look into it in the future. The F1 one I like because you've got the reason I did the engine sound is because literally every fan on the planet that's an F1 fan misses that sound. It's a V10, right? Not a V8, a V10. Ferrari.
I listened to Williams' new Instagram
post. I just lost that bad touch. But you know what? I can look for some stock footage and stuff and get sound effects and everything else. And the
problem I get the music part is I had to create the normal intro I've got.
Yeah.
With its beat, like the outro beat, that I had to make myself because all the other stuff I was using kept saying it was copyright.
All right. Okay. Well, there is a site that. Have you heard of bensound?
No.
Right. If you check out bensound.com, all you got to do is you put a mention in your video. So when you put your description of the video at the end, just put bensound.com. That's it for the music, and you can use. There's loads of really top music on there for free. No, there's no. It doesn't flag up when you put it on YouTube or anything. So check it out, bensound.com. Great site.
Bensound.com.
Yeah.
I might check that.
Well, if you let me know after the game, if you let me know what it is you want for your intro, I'll see what I can source, and then I can knit something together and send it over to you.
That speaks to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Have you got a Google Drive account?
No,
Just if you can just sign into Google Drive just using your Gmail, your normal Google account details.
Yeah,
I've got a Gmail account.
Yeah, you should be able to sign into that, and I can then put it into the drive if we have a shared drive. And then if I ever do anything in the future, it just pops in there, and then what?
Yeah, because everyone can.
Because I do my video intros are done on an app called Canva, canva.com.
Right. Okay.
the designing.
Like, I tried to use some of the music they sourced, but it kept coming up as copyright.
Yeah, it will do because you have to pay. You have to pay for stuff on Canva.
Right.
But
so so what I did was I decided to make the video up on Canva, then make the sound up separately somewhere else, and then put it together in Canva. All right.
Yeah.
So, but if you can see like the qualities to some of the intros, I mean, you can see it's not as great.
Yeah, it's. But I mean,
Colonel War, nice to see you again. We'll all struggle against these teams that sit back and they do what we do to Man United. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I could make the sort of intro that I want, like I did last time, which is like, because if I kept it simple, just like a description of literally like showing the name, the badge, the Arsenal badge, the F1 badge, and the CLDF logo, and try not get everything. Whereas the intro I did have, that I do have, is really good. I like the intro I got because it explains clearly like what it's about.
Well, I need to. I'll have a good look at that, and then I'll see what I can source. If I can source any material for free. You know, I mean, the other thing is as well. It's a good place to source stuff is from, you know, like, so if you go onto YouTube and search for F1 and find that somebody who's got a channel about F1, you know, a really big F1 super fan like yourself, they've been to F1s and they've actually got footage they've took themselves and they've put it on their channels. You just message them and say, hey, look, you know, can I use a clip of your footage for my intro? And you ask them, and they always say, oh yeah, no problem. You know, and you can take a bit of their footage and knit it into an edit for your intro, and boom.
Yeah, I mean, like I mean, I could probably show you afterwards. Like some of the outros I got, like the last part of the other outro is like Hamilton when he celebrates the 2015 Bahrain Grand Prix, where he pretends he's hit a hole in one, right, or a home run. Some of those are really good, and like the Thierry Henry one, the picture's not that bad. But you got like where the England celebration one in the box park, that looks really poor quality.
Yeah. So is that all right for you to use that then?
Sorry, go on.
Is that all right for you to use that footage then? Because I tried to do.
Yeah, I've used that before, and it's never come up as copyright or anything.
Because I tried to do when I was doing.
What I did is you couldn't put it up as a GIF. So what I did, they were GIFs. You see. So they're literally like 5-second GIFs. So, but unfortunately, because they're expanded onto a background, the picture is obviously closing. It's the effect, the ground picture effects are not, the quality is not that great.
Yeah, because you're having to stretch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
So, but like, I mean, that's why you get like my football one or the my first intro, because it's just pictures, like big pictures. It's pretty good.
Well, what you might want to do is just, you know, once after this is what I mean, we can have a natter about it. You might want to go a different route, mate, because you know it's 2021. You can do things a lot, you know, slicker and a lot quicker and punchier, and just as good. Do you know what I mean? So there are alternatives, but we can have a chat about that after the game.
Well, what I could do is if you were gonna start from scratch, for example. Well, because sometimes it's better to just like redesign a new one. Yeah. And then see if that is any better than what I've got, and if not, then you could just edit the ones you do have.
Well, what you do is it's like if you.
So if I, for example, left it to you, as Villa makes another substitution at 76th minute, where's Odegaard?
Odegaard's on, isn't he?
No, it's not on.
Is it not?
ESR is still on. Right. They have made, literally, I'm betting you, they have made one sub.
Odegaard's on.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Odegaard's on.
Yeah, he's on.
Yes, he came on for Saturday.
But you
why are you keeping ES? Oh man, why is he burning out at Smith Rowe?
Yeah, Odegaard on for Suarez.
Why, man?
He's made 3 subs now. Aubameyang, Odegaard, and
Smith
Willian.
Rowe is only like, how old is Smith Rowe? He's
Yeah,
really young.
burnt out.
19.
He's tired. What the
He's been playing
fuck?
game in, game out. I think he needs a break.
He's played week in, week out. He can't do that. Oh, this is my problem with fucking Arteta. Whoever's that, can you turn it down?
That's right.
So, yeah, Stephen,
hang on. Odegaard for Cedric Suarez. Willian out 74th minute with an injury. No, they made 2 subs. Pierre Verdun and Odegaard.
Great save there by Arsenal keeper.
So they've put him. So what?
What was that? What is Willian playing out there? Why is he passing the ball back?
Why is Willian on the pitch? Why?
Why is he? I mean, he had options in front of him. You know, everybody stood still. I mean, I can see where you're coming from, Stephen.
For fuck's sake, man!
Like now, you know.
Why is this forward on the pitch?
He passed it back and nearly gave a goal away there.
Why is this forward on the pitch? Why? Just honestly.
Look at that. What was that? That's shocking bad. That is shocking bad. Here we go. No.
Why has Willian got something over?
Oh, free kick. Come off it. That you telling me that I want a free kick? By Mings. You having a laugh?
Oh, do you know what? It doesn't matter. It really don't.
What time are you guys at?
Putting Willian on sums it up about Arteta.
It's 2:10 here, mate. Is that Bargav?
Yeah, Bargav, who are you?
Bargav's got a new profile.
Yeah, he's gone.
With those shades
I
on.
thought Winter Surf would come and give me banter, but there you go.
But Stephen, going back to the intro thing, right? You need to. I'll give you a kind of idea, and then you need to agree it, and then because I don't want to do a load of work and then have to sort of go right back again from the start. So I'll give you an idea at the end, and then you say, "Oh yeah, okay," then go down that route, and then we can then tweak that idea rather than keep starting from scratch. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think with art it needs to be like one page, because I had one page about Arsenal, one about F1.
Yeah.
And one about liver disease awareness.
Well, I think also it's going to need some of you actually, you know, saying something in there about what it is that you're doing. So it's short, just very short clip. You know, whether it be welcome to the channel, and then wallop straight in with the intro, and then you know it's done. Or you say something about the charity. You know, we'll talk about it anyway afterwards, after the game, mate. No problem.
It's either that or something like one where you can make a beat that's not copyright, but it's quite catchy.
Well, there's loads, mate. If you go to Ben Sound, yeah, they've got different categories. Yeah. So they've got like electronic, ambient, you know, folk, jazz, all kinds of stuff. So there's loads of.
Taking off Odegaard for Partey is a good choice. He was on a yellow. No, why? We need Partey. I'm sorry. ESR is burnt out. Why are you keeping a player that is burnt out on the pitch? Honestly, why? Stupid.
I think Arsenal could get a draw from this. We have talent.
No. I was expecting more than this from Arsenal again in this game, to be honest with you. But I mean, you know, I can understand now why you've got the views that you've got, Stephen, in terms of Arteta, because
Arteta's out. Even as a neutral, I think Arteta should not have a rookie job at Arsenal Football Club.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my word. You see that?
How has Watkins not finished that?
I know, that was so close.
That was shocking.
How does he give the ball away there in the middle of the park? Why are they playing themselves into those situations where they have to keep, playing ridiculous balls like that?
And Arsenal think they're going to play beautiful football. Yeah, right.
That's what they conceded in the first game. I mean, the first goal.
This is getting ridiculous. This is, honestly. I told you, next 5 games would prove he turned the corner, and he ain't.
It's not too late to support Chelsea, Man United, or Liverpool.
What? What?
Yeah, Stephen, my arms are open to you if you want to come and join the United.
Fuck off.
I would rather die than become a United fan. I hate Manchester United.
Oh,
that's a bit strong.
That's a bit too far, isn't it?
Oh, hey, it's in the. Oh, crikey, what a shot! Odegaard.
Have we said Lingard?
That was a great shot.
I've heard his name.
Great shot by Odegaard there. But it's just over the bar.
I heard his name.
Oh, Odegaard.
We've replaced Odegaard and put him in a position that he shouldn't be playing at.
Odegaard.
I'm sorry, why? Partey was fine. I don't care if he was on EO, he was fine. We have got
to sub off Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe is literally like a dead man walking. He's fucked. Why are you keeping on for 90 minutes?
He's going to tire the poor kid out.
Yeah, and then to top it off, instead of using an arse subject, all right. So you take Partey off for Odegaard, then okay. Why'd you then take Willian off whoever it was? I couldn't even care.
Partey.
Why'd you put Willian on in and not take ESR off? Oh yeah, he took him off for Saka, didn't he? Saka's not on the pitch. It's Willian.
No, Saka's on the pitch.
Is Saka on the pitch?
Yeah, I think so.
So how did Willian get on the pitch?
This is
Willian was
this
for
is all
Partey.
the subs. Aubameyang came on for Lacazette. Odegaard came on for Cedric. Willian came on for Partey.
Looks like they're struggling for ideas, Arsenal, when you look at them here in possession.
Whoever's in the back, whoever's that in the back one, can they turn it down? Because
I think that's
It's me dad. It's me dad.
Look, they're struggling for ideas, Arsenal. They've been dispossessed by just tapping it about, and they don't know what to do. I mean, what are they doing? There's plenty of options to get that ball in. If you have to chip
people, and you're telling me Arteta's a good coach.
They've got to. Well,
he's not a Premier League manager, but I think he would be a good championship manager.
People say, no, I'm sorry. Like, people are saying, right, like, I don't get people that don't back Arteta, right, because it's so early, right, you've got to give him time. Well, I'm sorry, how is it he manages to coach the players to be able to win a fucking FA Cup, but he can't coach the players to win a fucking game of football this season?
Well, I mean, if you just watch that...
He could do it last season with a worse squad. Why can't he do it now?
Just look at that pattern of play, Stephen, from where they've just lost the ball, how they built up to that moment, right? They're stuck for ideas when they get to the box. They keep going wide with it. But then they're just getting outnumbered.
Are you telling me Man City fans would take Arteta back?
As an assistant coach, yes.
No.
Yeah, it seems to be. Obviously,
as a coach.
He's a good assistant
coach.
Boy,
yes.
Whether he can get...
Yeah, but this is the thing. You're saying a coach, not a manager.
Yeah,
right?
he can put
the manager.
Down. He can put the cones down.
Right?
He got the balls to be a manager.
Honestly.
I think Arteta would be a good championship manager, but not a prime manager. For now, unless he gets experience.
Mm.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm going to talk for a bit after, and then at 3 o'clock I got my match reaction, and we'll be going with my match reaction to that. So keep in line for that.
Yes, Stephen, I guess you're probably going to be raging about the game.
I'm going to be having my raging face on this one. Trust me.
Go on the terrace later and go mad at a gal. Go mad at a gal.
Go at it. Don't.
So you want this manager? You want Arteta?
Trust me. I'm getting to a point that a girl won't even let me on the channel because she's so negative.
I still don't know how people actually want Arteta to stay at Arsenal.
No, I don't get how they see him as a good coach.
Arteta is worse than Lampard, and that's saying something.
Yeah,
look, why are they holding on? He's just played that square when there was options. And why are they holding on to the ball too long?
Sorry, this is. I'm sorry, you cannot say that you've got to give Arteta time to teach these players what he wants them to do. He's had over a fucking year.
You want to get relegated, have him there?
He's had over a fucking year, and they've not done anything. It's the same shit.
It would have been 0-0 if the goalkeeper knew how to stop a ball.
I'm sorry, but
the goal was in the goalie's fault.
Did you know what? This looks to me. It's like it's a lack of a solid plan for what it is each player's going to do when in possession.
No idea of how to break the team down.
But just look at how they're playing it.
Just see 2 banks of 4 in front of them, and like, oh, we don't know what to do.
Twice in a row, we made Arsenal
season
in
the
FA
Cup,
Cup and in this.
Partey, Saka, Aubameyang, Smith Rowe, and Martinelli all been able to look at a fucking 2 banks of 4 and go, we can't break that down. Let's pass it sideways. He's managed to do that, and I should back that. Bollocks.
You don't have to back it.
Right? People calling me out because I ain't backing it. You can piss off.
Everyone turned on Lampard like quicker than you think. It was like that. Everyone just turned on him. I didn't. I just kept giving him a chance, and then he got sacked. And you're like, "Oh, you were a Lampard dinner. You're a Lampard fanboy. Blah blah blah. You're a Lampard sexual." No, I just back the manager, whoever the manager is, even if I like him, if I don't like him. Simple as that.
I think you shouldn't blindly back a manager.
I don't blindly back. I'll manage it in because it's my club, innit? Whoever.
Do you know what? If you look at Stephen, if you just watch Arsenal here, when that ball gets towards the final third and you've got players dawdling on the ball and not knowing what to do with it, that smacks of they haven't got a plan. Do you know what I mean? This is Man United a few months ago.
They don't come from the fucking players.
No, it has to come from the manager.
This the players. Well, I'm sorry, the players don't decide the fucking lineup and the fucking tactics, the fucking strategy.
Yeah.
They get paid to play. They get paid to play what the manager wants them to play. And I'm sorry, they've been set out to play like this. But it's not the players; it's the manager.
They do good build-up play, but then when they get to the final third, they seem to be a little bit stuck. Like now, he's passed it. He's in the. It's there. Passed it again. Yeah, so that's 3 passes, 4 passes, 5 passes.
Just passing around.
Look, I've put it as 1-0 already on my post, on the thumbnail. Right. The only way this is going to change is if it goes to 2-0. That's the only way I see it
again.
How funny is that? You were 1 point ahead of us a few weeks ago. Now you're 5. Oh, sorry, 1 point behind. Sorry. Yeah, 1 point ahead. You was 1 point ahead, weren't you?
Another 5 behind. But there's serious lacking in ideas here from Arsenal. You know, they keep just why are they going with this? Look, they're passing it around. They're not going anywhere with it. They've got players in the box, and every time they try and put that ball in, it gets taken out. So can Arteta not see? Here, look, he needs to give an instruction. You go and back up that who's trying to get that ball in over there on the wing. Give him an option. So when that player closes you down, you lay it off, and then the other player crosses it. You can't keep leaving massive gaps like that. If you look, they're going to try it again now. Look, it's Willian. He plays it again. Look, he's got it in that. Oh! But how long did that all take just to get that one ball in the box? For fuck's sake! I mean, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would be absolutely pulling my bastard hair out, and I would be, you know, because you get that ball in those wide positions, cross it.
This is the problem. They are so blinded by this. They are lowering their standards. This is they think some of this is acceptable.
Well, it's not, is it? You know,
I'm laughing at a gal, man. He's so funny. He just takes everything so seriously. This is why he gets the views all the time, because the way he reacts, man. I just love it, man. Sorry.
But it's not looking good here, is it? Now it's 92 minutes, 5
And this guy-
to play.
Have you seen how different we're playing now under Tuchel? It's really weird. If they play like this every week under Lampard, Lampard'd still be manager, but because they gave up on him.
Lampard is very poor with his tactics.
You see, listen, when you're managing a football team like that, right? Yeah, if you're not in constant conversation individually
Look,
with your players,
match reaction player ratings, right? With Arteta hasn't changed.
That's good because he hasn't. He has this small run of form and then it goes all back to the shit.
This is what they meant by
oh dear. But like I say, if you don't have individual conversations with your players and giving them their specific directions and orders during a game, then sorry, but they're going to struggle. It's simple as that. They're reverted to sticking the leg out on Grealish now. It's not good, is it?
Martinez is a beast.
You should never stick a leg out near Grealish. You'll act like he got shot twice.
I know, it's just absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, wasn't his leg? He kicked his arm. What did he do?
How's he done
that?
Grealish?
Oh no! He's put his leg right across him.
No,
that's pure frustration.
Kicked him in the arm enough money. We wanted a draw that Arsenal can't even score for shit.
He's probably just realised that I've got to get my match fitness playing like this.
Stephen, you see ads his the messaging.
Oh, he's in the background, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll just give me 2 seconds. I'll be with you.
Give
me 2 seconds.
Backstage for 20 minutes.
2 seconds. Be there 2 seconds. I'm just doing something. Now I've done it. I'm now adding you. This is the
moment now where he needs to get everybody upfield. Now keep possession between the keeper and one player. Get everyone up.
I've already read that comment and I'm done with it already.
Oh, can they get it back? What is that?
I should back this, shouldn't
Shocking.
I? Yeah, of course.
But his Xhaka's just got a yellow. I don't know what for.
I ain't backing this bullshit. It's bullshit.
Terrible first touch there.
Oh, you tit.
Fucking
absolutely shocking.
What are they learning?
This is it.
Playing on the training pitch, seriously.
Please blow the whistle, please. This is getting boring.
It's down to this.
Put us out of our misery.
I'm so glad I'm not an Arsenal fan. No offence.
That's it. It's done.
And I'm still playing.
There you go. Arteta hasn't changed. He hasn't
still
changed.
Playing on mine.
He hasn't changed.
Willian thinks it's a good idea to go slamming into the back of Jack Grealish. I mean, what's all that about?
Oh, I hope he does. I hope he gets sent off, so I don't have to see his face for 3 games.
Oh, actually, he's give the free kick the other way. What the?
He gave a yellow card to Grealish.
What's all that about?
How is that a free kick to Arsenal?
I think he's taking sympathy on you there.
Hang on. No, he's probably heard that Igal and Samuel were saying it's a conspiracy.
Oh, yeah, maybe. This is your last chance, though.
Yellow for diving. He gave Grealish a yellow for diving.
No, that is. I'm sorry.
Get it in the box.
Just proof that free kick proves there's no conspiracy in itself.
What are they doing? Look, they're holding onto the ball. It's the whistle's going to go.
Put the ball in the box.
Just cross the fucking thing. Jeez Louise, honestly. That's it. That's done.
That's it.
Bollocks.
That's it. That's your lot.
Fucking bollocks. Absolute waste of my time. Absolutely. Right. That is why tomorrow I'm more excited about the fucking women's game. Right? Big up the Arsenal ladies. They actually played better. I want them to play every week.
The girlfriend the referees did it again.
Oh my god! And he gets to go on the terrace and go on and say that, does he? He was already shut down by the terrace, saying you don't accept that on here. It's a weak excuse. Yet he still bangs on about it.
What's his channel?
How does him and if they say that you can't use that as an excuse? Why is it he gets to be a panelist the same as Samuel coming up with those excuses?
Twice said the referees have nothing to do with today. We just pour. He said that.
There you go. So I believe. Hey, look, Ty at least being honest.
Do you agree that Arsenal are seriously lacking in ideas in the final third?
They've got
just-
no idea what to do.
They're like
Just
ideas
passing
everywhere.
the ball around
They're
in the
falling
final
apart.
third.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to be alright though, getting it up towards the final third. You know, they pass, move, and run. But then once they get to the final third, it seems like they've like hit a brick wall and they go, "Oh, what do we do now?" And they pass it sideways, back sideways, backwards, sideways, and then after about 4 or 5 passes, they'll then attempt to put a crossing, but it'll get blocked because they've given defenders too much time to get into a good position and a good shape. So, you know, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Good hell. Just put him in the terrace, man. There's like comments coming constantly. It's like, what to do?
Stephen, who's your choice then to take over from Arteta?
Allegri?
Martinez. Benitez.
Martinez?
Benitez. You know what I mean?
Oh, Rafa Benitez. He'll take
Yeah, but he plays a pretty defensive style of football as well, doesn't he?
He'll play Allegri though. Cause...
You need it, don't you think? Don't you think you need a manager who's going to be a little bit more bold and a bit, you know, what Arsenal are about, which is, you know,
Allegri is way more organized in his defense, and he has a lot of tactical flexibility. When he needs to attack, he does attack. I watched a lot of Juventus games when he was in charge.
Yeah, but this is what I was saying like the other night about it. Now it's 2021 with Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, how they've changed the game in our league. You have to be now bold if you're going to attempt to win that league. You can't rely on counter attack to get you through a season and win that league. No way.
What's happening to Jose?
Man City's goal difference plus 26. How's he going to better than plus 26?
Those man have conceded 13 all season. I don't know how that's possible.
If everyone wins today, Arsenal got 13th.
We shaved off a load on that the other night against Southampton, which was pleasing. But you know, I don't really. Tonight it's tonight's game that is going to be the benchmark of our season, because
if you actually are title contenders or not.
Exactly, because they have to put the pressure on both Liverpool and Manchester City by getting a good result and winning and doing a good performance, and that's going to then put the pressure on them too, and hopefully we can get a draw tomorrow, which would be fantastic. But I still think Liverpool have got a big point to prove against City, and I think Liverpool are going to win that. I really do.
Because today, today at 8 o'clock, Sky Sports.
United are, yeah.
I'll be watching some. Is anyone doing a watch along for it?
I don't know. Is anybody doing a watch along?
What?
Man United, Everton.
Man United, Everton, because it's such a big game.
You know what? I'm thinking of doing one maybe. I might do one. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, do one, lads. Do one. We'll come on, definitely.
We will also come. Can we come on?
Oh,
yeah, rivals.
I'll have to keep quiet because I'll be ahead.
Charles, don't tell me to shush, mate. You said you're going to win the quadruple. Wait, you said you're going to win the quadruple, mate. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. No. Don't come at me. You said you're going to win the quadruple, so don't even come from my ass, mate. I'll roast your ass right here, right now.
You need to make up a song for Charles, Stephen, so that when you see him come into the chat, you still start singing the song.
It's so annoying.
I call him Ray Charles because he's so blinded to see how shit they are.
Oh, it's St. Tottenham's Day, the only thing that makes Tottenham relevant.
Charles, I would like to see
Arsenal could be in the Championship next season. We'll still be bigger than you.
That's true.
Nottingham Forest are bigger than you.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, they have 3.
Leeds United are bigger than you.
They have 2, not 3.
Actually, Stephen, that's what we're talking about.
World class. No. Arsenal fans rattled you in the mud. Hey, do you know what? Guess what, mate? Guess what? You know you said you didn't say you're going to win a quadruple.
He said he wanted a treble. It'll be a double next.
Why don't he come on, this Charles guy?
Nah,
Why don't he come on?
He's a puff. He doesn't come on. He doesn't come on, mate. He bottles it. He's bottle job FC. Right? I'm even going to zoom in on this.
He's a coward. He's a coward. Coward.
Coward.
Phil's typing away.
There you go.
I just said we destroyed your crap team, Charles.
Read that. That's you saying Tottenham winning quadruple this season. You're getting riled. That is you saying you are going to win.
Charles has disappeared.
Done.
Quadruple.
You're
Listen,
in the mud. Get lost.
There's no chance. There's no chance for Tottenham win a quadruple. Not a chance. And look how hard it was.
Man City haven't won a quadruple.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, God's sake, Man City is supposed to be one of the best teams in England, right? The second best team according to Liverpool fans. But I still think they are actually the best team in England. But there you go.
I fully admit we don't have the squad depth past 30. It's okay, Stephen.
Oh, he's baiting you. He's baiting you, mate. He's baiting you, dude.
Which cup's that, mate? Because your trophy cabinet's too small to hold a cup.
It's your trophy cabinet is just
Charles. Your manager has won more trophies than your entire fucking history. He's won over 20 titles. You won 18. Come back to me when you've won more than Mourinho. Right? How embarrassing is that? Done. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there because I've got to get.
Look at the guy in the chat. He says, Steve, no, look at that guy said in the chat. Look at the guy said in the chat. He said, Steve, you're the one who said Arteta is a world-class manager. Remember that? I'll come on now if I have to.
I never said that at all.
Yeah, get Sour Clan on then.
This man has been out for so long.
Get Sour Clan on, Stephen. Come on, let's have a listen what he's got to say.
Come on, Sour Clan.
It's pinned up in the chat anyway, so they can see it. It's a pinned up message.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come on. Sour Karen, come on. I'll give you 5 minutes to come on, and if you don't come on, you'll just give him time to do it on the match reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've never said he's a world class manager. I said he's
not going to come
game. He was an okay manager, a decent manager, but on the same level as like Ollie. But then when he started losing to Tottenham, Leicester, Aston Villa, right, and then the rest of them, I said he's shit. He's no good.
Not good enough.
Ads, did you get that message in the private chat?
Arsenal only relevant, Stephen. Even when Tottenham are playing bad, we are above you.
Embarrassing. Continue playing Arsenal fans. God, say we're above you, and we're really
Arsenal are irrelevant. If we're irrelevant, then God knows what you must be. You must be extinct.
Extinct, yeah.
Man, the only thing in the trophy
Charles, don't come to me when your team has... Look, when I now consider the big six, I consider Leicester, Man United, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, right? You are just an outsider because you've not actually been part of the big six. You're not won a Premier League title. Leicester have won more than you.
And they make crisps.
Leicester have won with crisp money a fucking title. You've won fuck all.
The Cheese and Onion
Cup.
Cup.
The fucking Audi Cup. He celebrated the Audi Cup like, oh, we're the only English club to win the Audi Cup because you're the only fuckers in it.
Is this other guy coming on then, or what? Are you going to give him an opportunity, or is he bottled it?
He's bottling it. That's what he's the bottle jobs. Look, you're a permanently bottle job FC. When you realise that, maybe when you grow up a little bit, and then
you bottled a Champions League final as well.
You bottled a Champions League final with 30 seconds. We actually took the lead against 10 men, with 10 men against Barcelona. Take your time. I don't sing that. Right, go tell troops that. Don't go to me with that one.
That song is bad luck.
I want to see his reaction to the goals.
That was what they were doing in the last few minutes. Take your time with it. Take your time.
Take your time. What, losing?
Yeah. Tottenham are no, they're not. Oh, hello.
I think the 13 Premier League titles. Sure.
Who's that?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know where I said Arteta is world class, but there you go.
Come on, speak.
Coward, where's the coward? Not that. It was a weird voice, wasn't it?
I don't know. But,
what's the guy's name?
Sour Clan on YouTube. Don't look in the past, Tottenham. You can't look in the past because you've got no past.
Come on, you bottle. You bottle the 3
City. Start saying Man City. I don't look in the past because your past is the present.
You bottled the 3-horse race, so shush.
Yeah, you came third in a 2-horse race. How'd you work that one out?
Is this guy going to say something then?
No. Bye. Mission ready. Bye. Right. I'll rest my case.
Bigger what?
Stephen,
what?
he spoke. You know that, right? He was trying to speak.
I heard him say something.
He was a mute. He wasn't speaking at all. I tried to let him speak.
Are you going to talk to us, pal?
I don't know where I said Arteta's a great manager. So.
How are you?
Stephen, how much Coke do you drink?
It's come down to that, Steve. That's bad.
He's a Cokeaholic. I was drinking Coke.
I have about 1 can like in a day. That's me. That's better.
What? That guy.
I'm sure you've had about 3 already.
He's back. The guy's back.
I think he's trying to say something.
It's not Arsenal. He's like Arsenal are back.
Hello.
Hello. Can't hear you.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, what do you think of the game then? And Arteta?
Okay.
I can't hear you very well. You need can you? Oh, fine. Give you a chance.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go.
Did he say anything?
He did.
We
couldn't make out what he was saying.
Very mute, very kind of far away from his mic.
CFC Joe. In the...
How are you, bro?
Yeah, not bad. You?
How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. You?
Yeah, I just want to ask you a quick question. If Leno is back, will you start Leno over Matt Ryan?
Yeah. Matt Ryan had a decent game. I wouldn't say he had a poor game at all. But in the end, we all know Leno's the better keeper out of the two. So, yeah. But I think I feel a bit sorry for Matt Ryan because like he's got that defence in front of him.
11 clean sheets for Martinez. You sold the wrong goalkeeper.
Yeah. What do you think about Arsenal's performance today? Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there anyway because I've got the match reaction at 3 or as soon as I get it ready. So, yeah. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Yeah, smash a like on the video. As always, we're up to what? Yeah, we're up 21 likes. That's good. That was good. That's good.
Stay on after this, mate. We can maybe want to look. Are you going to do it? Watch along tonight?
I don't know yet.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there. Take care, guys. Everyone. Yeah, Arsenal not changed anything. Arteta hasn't changed. It's the same shit, right? And yes, that's why I'm still Arteta out. I'm sorry, right? And as for Charles, right, as soon as you accept Tottenham are never going to be bigger than Arsenal, then you might actually get somewhere. But there you go. In the end, everyone take care, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.